Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel. Let me put this back on. Okay. Thank you, Musisi, for joining as a new member. I really appreciate. You're so amazing. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Amen. Thank you, my sister, True Life. God bless you. Thanks for joining. I know it's kind of a short notice and you're always there. Thank you. God bless you. May you never find, how do they say that prayer? When you need help, you find help in Jesus' name. Amen. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you can see me. Willie Jelly, I think he's been here earlier than time, around 2. I'll check up on him. It's been a while. I've seen him as well. Thanks for stopping by. God bless you. Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. You know you're always beautiful as well. I say make I try son I did do nabi. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please don't forget to give the lives a thumbs up. Thanks for sharing. God bless you. Okay, should we wait a little? I don't know, or should we just start? And you too. Amen. Amen. I don't know if you can pin something from your end if you log in as a stream yard member. True Life. I don't know. My small manager is not around. Should have helped me. Okay. Please let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, I hope this thing is not too far from me. I don't want to use glasses today. I'm trying to use my normal eyes. Thank you. Okay. Please let me know if you can hear me, please. I don't use mic today, so I want to be sure you guys can hear me properly. Let me see. Private chat. Okay. Oh, D-Love. Hi, D-Love. Longest time. How are you? How are the children? Hope they're well. Hope you're well as well. Thanks for joining me. Smart Converter, thanks for joining me. Good evening, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is at your end. Thank you, Smart Converter. Thanks for coming. God bless you. D-Love, it's been a while. I was saying the other day that, I need to get your number, your WhatsApp number, so I can get in touch. How are my children over there? I hope you're not pinching them more. That's how my mother-in-law used to ask me. Thank you, guys. You've been busy, I can imagine. Okay, thank you. So today, the topic, as I've put it on, is it let me just, so that I don't make mistake with what I'm saying. I think I've deleted the safe. This already safe as well. Okay, so what actually made me to bring up the topic was because of the recent would I say saga going on Instagram with this lady called Sophia Momodu and Davido. I don't Davido is not really answering him. So it's a case of someone giving she got pregnant for a celebrity, Davido, I'm sure most of us know Davido. So she's claiming that the guy is not maybe footing a bill or attending to a child. So I feel is a lot of things going on with maybe I can't even say maybe youth anymore because she's an adult. She's quite they said she's in her 30s, I guess. That people prefer to be a baby mama, a single mom. Like, can they actually do it alone? Is it actually right for them for a single mom to change their children's name, from being their father? They don't want their children to bear their father's name. Is it right? Is there maybe is that the new thing going on right now? Is there something to it? Maybe I'm not well enlightened. I know when some culture, if they give birth and they haven't done the traditional rites, they will name the child will be bearing the mother's name, the mother's family name. So some culture do that, but not now that the child is already used to a certain name, which is the father's name. The mom felt it's right for her to change the girl's name to our own family name. As in, is that done? Is that a new thing? Is it okay? Is it right? Because we talk about being superwoman, so sometimes like, oh, everybody wants to show that they can do it. Can we actually do it that way? That's my let me try and get the link, please. That's the reason why I brought this topic on, and we're going to talk about other things like YouTube challenges and all that. Um, if you want to join me, that's the link there. Um, okay. So, D Love, True Life is saying hello to you. I don't know if you guys are in the same vicinity though. D-Love said, unless the child is getting adopted by a new husband, there's no need for a name change. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. I think she's just trying to create issue or draw more attention to herself because the guy actually still has parents, which I think she should have consulted, kind of have a meeting with them before she will say she wants to do that. Smart Conserver said, I can only speak from experience. Children need to glasses. So, children needs the father's name, especially if the father is a responsible one. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But what they will claim is that he's not being responsible. We don't know the aspect that she's claiming not to be that Davido is not responsible. There's a rumor that was speculating a few weeks ago that I think they said she sent a bill that she wants to move to another area, which is oh, I don't even know you're here, which is it Banana Island they call it? They said the place is expensive. Me, I don't really know. I've not been there anyway. And they said she's planning to move there, and she wanted the guy to foot maybe buy the place or pay for it to foot the bill, and maybe he refused. As a baby mama, you want to start using the child to say, oh, that's the environment she will be okay with. So I think that's where most of the issues are actually stemming out from. Welcome to life. Smart conserver said, to this day, even after getting married, I keep my father's name as he is the first man to love me. Thank you. I'm doing the same. My husband is somehow to me like, hey, but yeah.
Good
Um,
morning, Gores. Good morning, everyone.
good
And
morning. Let
the
me
chats. Thank you so much for joining this wonderful live stream
thank you.
today again. Um, I want to contribute mine About the names, right? I still have my father's name to my name, though. My father's name now, I have my name, my first name, my father's name now is my middle name. Then
Mm.
my husband's name become my last name, which is
Name.
this my surname.
Mhm.
So I'm still taking it along, you know. That's for that. And what I want to contribute about the topic of today, you see, is about you if you can do it alone, right? For me, if you can do it alone, depends on the situation. Situation whereby the husband is no more. What do?
Mm.
You do it alone. A situation whereby the man in question, not just not being responsible. There are other things too. If it's something that has to do with you and the man in question, and maybe the man is doing well, treating the kids well, you should try to consider, because every child needs a father in his or her life. A fatherly role is very, very important for those good fathers. Again, not every father knows what it means to be a father. Some people answer the name father, but they don't behave like a father.
Mm.
So, if God forbid that something happened, or maybe the man is still alive, but they are having issues that the man is very is dangerous to the woman's life, and it's not good to the kids. With that, God is going to protect the woman, strengthen her, um um give her all the kind of help I think that she needs to carry on with the raising of the children or the child. So I can see you showing the picture of this our celebrity here. In
Mhm.
their case, I don't have much to say because I don't know what's going on in their private life. Anybody can come up and say whatever they want to say. Like I have a YouTube channel, I can decide to come and tell you guys one story. You're going to take me for that because it's what I said. But again, you don't know the real truth.
Mm.
So if this lady, was her name again?
Sophia.
Sophia decide to, if they have any misunderstanding, I believe she's rich on her own, but I know she's not as rich as the guy, Davido, but she's rich. She's not as broke. She's not broke to the extent of not being able to raise up her child. And to me, I think it has not gotten to the stage or the level of her saying she wants to take the girl's father's name out of our names is wrong. For me personally, I think it hasn't gotten to that point. At least the guy just got married. You should let some things lie first. You don't have to bring everything to social media. The guy, I believe he have he still have a father, obviously. He have
Family.
relatives and all of that. You as a girl, you have your own family. Have you gone to talk to your family about it? Is it that he's not taking care of the child, or he's not doing everything you want him to do? Remember, he's married now. Before he used to make his decision all by himself. Now he have a woman, he have a wife. Maybe now he have to discuss some certain things with the wife. The wife will have to come up with her own idea and all of that. If this same man decides to be doing things on his own without I'm sorry guys, my kids are just behind. I'm so sorry. Please,
No, we didn't hear any noise. It's okay.
okay, so please, if maybe this guy have been doing his thing before by himself, making his decision all by himself before, and things are working out well, you as a woman, you should remember, know now that he's married. We all know some of us women how we behave as well. You understand? The wife might want to try to make sure she's having him all to herself, not spending too much time with other, because the guy has been doing well. We all do see it on internet where
Mm.
any of his child that is celebrating a birthday, he's always there to throw a party. He's there presently spending money and everything, and he makes sure they do it in a way that the child won't feel, oh, my mom and my dad are not together. You understand?
Yeah.
When they are celebrating birthday, you see they are together, they are playing and all of that. So I think it's too early for her to say she wants to take the father's name away from the child's name. It's too early.
Mm.
Okay. And she wants to start up what she can't finish. If
Finish.
this guy should say she wants to take the case to court, and we know how these things work back home in Nigeria. When
Yeah.
you have money, some certain things can work for you. You get. So, what strength or what connection do you have to really fight this? I'm not supporting the guy if he's not playing his role as a father. I'm not in support of that. Every father should play his role, but if for any reason he has stopped playing his role as a father, she should at least be patient a little bit to see what is going to happen, and she should try to talk to her family about it. I believe they will be able to talk some sense into him. He's a young guy. He's still enjoying life. To me, I see him not being even matured enough. Doing the things he's doing, he's trying,
Mm.
taking care of the kids because he's very young. You understand? He's
Yeah, it
trying.
started early. Yeah.
He's always taking sometimes I don't even know how they cope with him, because I don't know if he have any real time for himself, that he doesn't take alcohol. Like when you see him with a cup, like always with a cup. So this person, you should try to maybe one or two persons that can talk to him in his family or your family. That's what I think, right? And as a single mom, like you being a single mom, you want to raise your child yourself. It's not something that is not possible, but it's not an easy thing to do. And children are different. Gores, I don't know if you want to read some comments on the chats before I
Yeah, I'm waiting
continue,
for you to
please.
finish. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for your contribution. And let me welcome a few people that just joined now. I think I don't know if I've mentioned Smart Conserver. Thank you for joining me. Mommy Fechi, thank you for joining. God bless you. I appreciate. I saw Best of Ajabu TV. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. You're welcome. So we're talking about a recent would I say drama going on social media about Davido and Sophia. I don't know if and all of you are oh, familiar with Davido and Sophia. Sophia is the baby mama to Davido. I think she brought him the first child, which is called Imade. So she's trying to complain that the guy is not footing maybe his responsibilities, and she said she's going to change the daughter's name. So I also noticed that there's a lot of baby mama going on of recent. So it seems some people are not even before, when it comes to baby mama, people are a bit ashamed. I'm not shaming we ladies or women. I'm just trying to say, it's something that, except maybe the husband by as in passed on, or they walk away and all that. But some people they purposely don't just want to, have a child for a public figure, a celebrity. They don't care if you don't want to marry them. They know once they are pregnant, then they can start pushing in to see if you can get them into the family, to see if they can get the family name, but else they know you're going to be footing their bills, maybe for the rest of their mind. So that's the reason for the topic so far. Baby mama issue and the father, can they actually do it alone? Can they nurture a child alone? Because apart from the fact that she's rich, she needs a father figure. Maybe a woman's husband passed, sometimes they do have families that will come around, or they take those children there so that they can also know their uncles and all that. They still have someone that they still kind of they know they can go to for help or for advice, or who can scold them, who can put them in the right way, that is not only mommy alone. But in our own case, she seems to want to be the father and the mom. And there's this mentality that most people, I mean, maybe few generations now are not having, like they can be the father and make sure they take they will take the authentic father out of the the child's life because they want to get all the reward to themselves. So that's it for me. If you want to continue through life, you can.
Yeah. Hmm. Thank you so much. Yeah, you all are welcome, mommy. Face, Ifeshi, thank you so much for joining. Best of it. Yeah, Ajabu
Ajabo.
TV. Thank you, Ajabu. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So, like I was saying before, a lot of things have changed these days, unlike before. A whole lot of, like you said, before there are some things you will do those days that you be hiding your face, like you don't want anybody to hear. You understand? Because when they hear something, it's shameful, kind of. But these days, everything is just normal. You saying you want to be the father and the mother all by yourself. It's not, like I said before, it's not that easy. It's not that easy, Eh, like, I don't know. I'm talking about fatherly figure, all those kind of things. These are celebrities of these days. The way they are even going, to me, they are not encouraging,
At all.
because they are not even thinking about the children's future, how they are going to mock them, or how they are going to bully them with whatever thing that their parents are doing. You understand? They don't even care about the children's feeling and all of that, the stigma and all. You understand? All these things they are doing now, they feel, oh, it's normal. This is our own generation. We don't know what will happen in the next generation. You understand? So most of them these days, they are not even showing good examples at all. If you happen to have a male child now, you're having baby mama everywhere. So what are you trying to teach that child? Maybe you have like six baby mama. The child
Mm.
might be looking to say, okay, maybe my dad have six. I think I can have 10 or eight, all those kind of stuff. But I know of a truth, it's not all child or all children that copies what their parents do. There are some, they think they see the bad side and they tell themselves, no, I don't want to be like my dad, or I don't want to be like my mom. I've heard from a lot of guys that will say, you know what, I don't want to be a polygamist because I am from a polygamous home. I know what it feels like. I've heard some ladies too. They will say, you know what, is a hell. It's not easy. Da, 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 da. Because of what they've seen, their own experience, they tell themselves, no, they don't want to venture. They are not going to do that because they know is a big problem.
Mm.
Do you understand? It's a big
Yeah.
problem. You cannot tell me that you have three people in one place, or three different persons, you bring them together, that they are all nice. It's not possible now. Where this one is good, the other one won't be good there. So maybe you take one that have that have bad character. The other one maybe is into another thing. You're bringing all these things together, raising children in that same environment. What are you teaching? What is the result you're expecting from all of that?
It is well.
What?
Let me quickly read this comment. Musisi is asking that how old is the lady? He said how old is the lady Osifio to approximate. I check online now. I think she's 34, 35. Yeah. And I know they say she's older than Davido, and I think Davido is just 30. Yeah, I think she's just 30. So yeah, she's just a little bit older than him, but sometimes Sophia doesn't really behave her age. I think she's expecting too much. The sense of entitlement is what is I'm kind of worried about. If they are not well to do, people would have been saying, oh, is she has not seen money before. Do you understand? You know how people will create just paint
Yeah.
the narrative for, but she's stepping up her game. She want, money is not enough. She will want better life. I don't think she's even want to do anything anymore. I don't think she's working because I can't see anything that she does. But for a woman, try and if you want him to set you up, maybe I don't know. I'm just thinking, could it be that because she was saying something to do with maybe she refused to offer him body, and then the guy stopped maybe funding them. So when you know she was being is being serious with the other lady, is it that maybe they are just having a game of who is going to win? But he finally married Chioma. Do you understand? The lady and Chioma has been going through a lot, considering what happened to their son a few months ago, and she hasn't said anything. But this Sophia has been the one coming online, talking and talking and talking. She's just bringing out different things. The worst has happened to her. This one. If that's the worst fear that has happened to her, she doesn't even know the worst fear that she might not even think of that might still come. You understand that she's not thinking of. God can teach people a lesson in a different way, ways that you don't even think of. So she's just been dramatic. I just feel if you think he's promised you heaven and earth when he was coming between your ties, you know how men are sometimes, just, and maybe she too was using those time to ask for different things, and the guy had to say yes, yes, so that he can get in, to get in there and do what do, and she's capitalizing on it. So if you think he's wasted your time and you need him to compensate you for the time he's wasted while you think you're waiting, spell it out. This is what I need you to do for me. Maybe build so house for me, or get me so thing to get myself on. That's what I just thing, but I just feel she's trying to get um audience attention or people to support her while she's doing something wrong, because she's not even showing as if she has elders at home. I'm so sorry to use that word. Like she's not consulting yet. She's not consulting a maybe family member before kind of taking this kind of sort of decision. It would have been a case of the family trying to maybe summon Davido's family as well, respectfully, and discuss about this child, you know, upbringing issue. But I think she's just trying to do it alone. I'll pause here for you to talk. Let me quickly read that what Mommy Fechi said. She said, yes, things have changed so much, sorry, even from the time my children in the 80s and 90s to now. Yeah, God bless us. Amen. I used to tell my children when they do just some things, I'll tell them, we were not raised this way. I remember those times I'll tell them, we don't look at us when our parents, we don't look at our parents when we're talking. They'll say, so, okay, what should I do?
Yeah,
But now
you see that thing you just said, Gore. Sorry to interrupt you, my dear.
it's okay.
In my class, we touched base on that. We were
Mhm.
talking about how to behave when you're with others, right? They said something. They were like not looking into the person's eyes in this part of the world
You're not
is
confident.
yeah, like that is it shows that you don't have good behavior, like you're not behaving well. And I'm like, I contributed, I told them this thing you guys are saying, sometimes you should remember that we have cultural backgrounds. I said
Mm,
where I come from, if you look into an elder's eyes, it shows you're disrespectful. You don't do that. And in this part of the world is opposite.
mm.
You get, is opposite.
Things
Like,
have changed.
yeah, you see, maybe by the time you tell your kids that, and they are here in England, right? You're telling them that, and they are gonna like, what is mommy saying? What do you expect me to do? But this is the right thing to do, right? That is what is going to be running through their mind.
Yeah. They ask questions, though. Sorry if you hear the noise of the. So they do ask questions then, but now they are used to it. So I'll tell them, sometimes I'll tell them, oh, when we go to Nigeria, when an adult is talking, they say, oh, why? But my teacher says so thing. They are used to being, they need to say whatever they want to say, but I think the way you bring them up also matter. I do put Nigerian culture some into them, not all. Some I can't even. I tried this, it didn't work. Like speaking our language and all that. But yeah, they know how to greet. When they see our black people, how they can show respect and all that. But looking into your eyes when you're talking, they feel if for them to take their eyes away, maybe they are not showing paying attention, like it's rude, you, or they are not confident enough, all those things. There are some of
Yeah.
our ideas that they don't buy. Not my children alone. Most people, in the Western world, they don't find it, it's not just working for them. They feel it's not right. That why can't you look into people's eye?
Yeah, the eye
Just your
contact, like
weakness,
mommy
or you're
faces
lying,
said.
you're telling a lie, you're
Mm-hmm.
not you're naive. There's so many things that people will read meanings to. So is Mommy Fechi said is opposite here. Musisi said these are young celebrate and are still young in their head. That's why they are acting like that. Yeah, and they will keep dragging this thing for years. That's the thing, because the video is just in his early 30s now. I think he was 30 in maybe December or so. I can't remember, February or whatever. Yeah, 30 or 31. So they still have a long way to go. Welcome, Dima. God bless you. Thanks for joining. Mommy Fechi said that they are encouraged to have eye contact, because not having eye contact can be seen as lack of confidence. Yeah. Even in school, even when we go for parent meeting, then if they will tell you, oh, she doesn't look up, she doesn't do that, she doesn't do that. As time goes on, they got used to, looking at people. And but back home they feel, but I think back home now, most of them now, they do all these things. They look into your, most of them are rude. I'm sorry to say, if anyone is watching from back home, they've actually adopted the culture, this culture here and over there, and I would say abroad culture anyway. So they can, some of them talk to you, and even I read some people's uh um comments online, maybe on Instagram, when people post something, the way some people will be, I would like, we were not raised this way, but yeah. So the people from, I think, the early 80s, they still have those cultures. Yeah, but would I say the 90s? I don't know. So some out they have it then, but now they've dropped it. That what they do is that they just cultivate, or they embrace this disrespectful um attitude, that maybe that will give them more audience, or make them look as if they know everything. They are well enlightened. Rudeness is working for people now, and even when they don't wear clothes properly, those are the things that is gaining more audience. So they tend to follow what is going on, not what is right. You know what I mean? Um, Mommy Fichi said, our people who are brought up that way can actually fail an interview due to lack of eye contact. Yeah. When I first got here over 20 years ago, I remember one of some interview that when they're asking me things, I will look at them, I will face down again. When I finish talking, I'll face down. When they will ask the question I want to answer, I will face up. They were like, "Why are you doing that?" this, I don't want to look at them, but whenever I need to answer the question they ask me, I will look up. But as time goes on, I got used to, that I have to keep looking at them, like, and I'll start blinking. Do you understand? It's because of how we grew up, how we were brought up, but here they know they have to look at people's eye. But yeah, Sophia, is it Sophia? Even coming online, when camera is rolling and you're passing message across. And another thing is that, does she not think she's actually also sending message back to the parents? To me, I don't know. Do you see it that way?
Um, Yesterday, I think I saw one video on Facebook. I think was it on Facebook or Instagram, where the daughter was talking to her, telling her to calm down and all of that. So she was telling her mom to calm down, that she should remember what she always tell her when she's mad, to calm down, to be nice when she's talking, and all of that. So she replied and she said, okay, I will. I promise I will. Right? So now the whole thing is gonna start getting to the kids. I
Mm,
remember some time ago that girl asked the mom, Imade asked the mom, she was like, um uh why I think she asked about the other sister. I don't know what they call that one from another baby mama.
I don't even know their name
The
because
other
I know
girl,
this guy
she
has
said,
about
why
girls.
is the girl not a sister? And the mom, Sophia, told her that no, she's your sister. And Imade was like, but you are not the one that gave birth to her. You didn't give birth to her. Did she come out from your tummy? You understand? Because the girl, the mother is very, very smart. She's extremely smart. When she's talking, sometimes the things she says are so, matured and all of that. She's beginning to
Ask questions.
ask questions, understand some certain things, and at the same time, she's still getting confused about some certain things. So I think for me, if I happen to maybe if I had the opportunity to talk to her, maybe she's my friend, I have a miss to talk to her, I will tell her to focus more on herself. She herself, she's not getting any younger because if she continue doing this, she's going to ruin her own life, except maybe she have made the decision of staying single for the rest of her life. Because if you're always there talking about your child's dad, no man will want to come into your own life as at that time. And as you as a human being, you are distracted. You are not focused. You understand? So I think she should just let it might be painful to her. Maybe the guy has made a lot of promises of how he's going to be taking good care of the child and all of that. But it has happened. This girl has money as well. Like I said before, she's not a poor girl. She has money. She has money, so she should do the little she can do. I believe if she go to I can't call the man the father-in-law, the baby
I believe.
daddy's the child's grandpa. If she goes to Adeleke to say, oh, Imade needs this and that, I believe Adeleke can provide or can assist, if not in
Okay, mommy's on
everything.
the live stream. Can you shut the door, please? Thank you.
If not in everything, maybe with some stuff. I believe Adeleke can support in a way. You understand? She should focus more on herself and take care of her child. Luckily, it's just one child. There are people that have four, six without a husband.
Mm.
You understand? They are still living. They are still pushing. So she should focus more on herself because to me, that Davido, I think I'm not wishing him bad, but the way I see that guy, he might still have more baby
Oh my God, I
mamas.
don't know that Mosisi was waiting. I just scrolled down. Sorry about that. I'm still very new with all these things.
I'm is it more Musisi
I'm so sorry.
Kizito?
Oh
Musisi
God.
Kizito. You are highly welcome, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for him to at least he's been there for a while for him to contribute.
No, my contribution is about the reason why I was asking earlier how old is the lady. If at all, God forbid, the artist passes away at whatsoever year he has, and
Mm.
then he gets another handsome young man, maybe of 34 when she's
Yeah, I was
40,
gonna
and
say
with billions of money better than her, he shows still is she going to change a second time or the third time? Will she
that.
keep on changing as if she's changing courses? Not really. Then Baba Fichi said 90s and what? Yes, I am a born of 90s, but it depends on how your parents brought you up. And
Yeah.
I'm sure even her, she was born either in 80s or 90s, because she's 34. But indeed, it depends on how her parents brought her up. I tried out to find out on internet here whether she has sisters. That's one thing. Also to find out whether how were they born. I have found out that she was a seventh day with three sisters. Now, if I thought she was born in a religious family, okay, you mean her religion tourist teaches them to just keep on changing kids' names like that?
Thank
Or
you.
you mean you're targeting because it's you confirming that she has money? Yes, she has money. But now when she gets more money, indeed, she keeps on changing the boxes day by day. Not really. She's just even showing out other families a poor image. Those poor really following her followers. those who follow her characters. People may even think that it is really a normal thing to get a person and you change a child's name, the next day you get another person, changing his name. Okay, if at all she lives long on this planet Earth, maybe 90 years, she'll keep on changing the kids' names till when they are even also old enough to decide for themselves. And for God's sake, how do you really stand in before people and you tell your child, the kid, when he or she's grown up, you know what, I changed your name because your dad passed away. I changed your name because your dad was poor. Change your name because your dad was not caring. That will never change. Whether the dad was a drunkard, whether the dad was what, that will be the father. And my dears, the kids always grow up and they will look for their parents.
Mm.
Okay, they look for your parents. Now, how sure are you that this kid, when he or she grows up, won't really know his or her background about her original names or his original names? They will go back, and it's all when time when you're not energetic to protect yourself or to defend yourself on platforms like social media, like the way she is right now.
Mm.
That's the only thing made me come here because I feel like, why would it? Yeah, drunkard dad is the dad. Yeah, no matter, yes, whether drunkard, yes, drunkard dad is the dad. No matter what, whether he's a lame dad, whether he's a Brian dad, dad is dad. Okay. Whether yes, what you were saying earlier, Gorix, that you don't really support the dad who is not supporting the family. Yes, I don't support that too. It doesn't really give you a guarantee to change a kid's name because you know what, that guy is not really supporting the kids. Why don't I change? Because you have authority in terms of having money. Uh 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 uh
Mm.
Let me go down and I keep on listening to you people.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your
Yeah.
contribution.
You're
So
welcome.
actually, sorry to say that drunkard daddy of a thing, somehow to an extent is true now. Whenever you see that guy, he's always with a cup. I hope you all know that. Always with a glass
That's what
cup.
people have been
He
saying, and
always,
I was
and I'm
thinking,
even worried for him. Oh, like I'm sincerely concerned about his health. You understand? I'm
mm,
concerned about his health. I don't even know. Um, uh, Changing the child's name, father, surname, like I said before, it's not a good idea. That name alone, do you know what that name will do for that child? That
mm.
name, Adeleke, do you know what that name alone can do for that child? I know the name is not God. I know it's God that paves way for people. I know it's God that blesses. You understand? But again, because I think she's just blabbing though. On a more
She's just
serious
looking
note,
for
it's
attention.
blabbing. You know why? She can't even there. She can't do it now. Come on. She
She
can't.
can't be because she's going to be
She
in trouble.
can't.
Let's be.
She
That's why I
can't
said
do it
the
though.
parent hasn't
Jesus.
been
With
involved. She
those
can't
people
just.
that have money like that, she can't. She can't even win. That's the truth. If it's other places outside where they are, it might be possible if maybe the guy is not actually doing the right thing. You get she might get some kind of support in terms of maybe going to court and she might find justice if maybe all the things she's saying is true. But speaking from that place that they are, my sister, she can't win. No, those people now, them they run the country now. Where is she going to start from?
And if you remember, the previously she was showing, just a few years ago, she will show how supportive the guy, how they are doing the birthday. And whenever it's the girl's birthday, I think they said it used to be an elaborate one, kind of a big one. You know,
Yes.
they fly, they do all this thing. Why is it that it is when the guy got married? Are you getting it? Like you
Yeah.
said, that the guy is not can't just give you all the attention, and he's now married and he would take some decision with his wife.
Of
He can't just
course.
say, oh, because she's my first daughter, I can't. She would need to, he would need to sometimes just run things through his wife. And Davido, he has another baby mama as well. He's
Yes.
not
So.
only Sophia, I think he has extra too.
Uh-huh.
As at the young age, that's one of these rich people thing. They just, everyone just want to have their own share of. So if what Sophia is demanding for, every other baby mama are demanding for the same thing. In the next 2-3 years, they will increase their request. Do you understand? Whatever their demand, and they're going to milk the guy. It will be so exhausted and tired that he can't even meet up anymore. Then they will still come out to say he's useless, like he's not doing what he's supposed to do. That's why, like, what are you demanding for? What are others demanding for? In Before we know it, she will start trying to point her daughter's right in the family as a first child. Now that she wants to change the name, she will want to come back to claim that the girl is the first child of Davido, as in first maybe grandchildren of the Davido. And so I don't know, like, is she just doing this to just bring people to just talk? Is she just doing that to also maybe gain guys? Because looking at it from another side, is it to gain guys' attention? Thank you, Musisi, for the super sticker. God bless you. Is it trying to make other guys to come after her? Some guys, they will say, oh, if this it seems she's alone now, maybe let me come. But some will look at her character and say, oh, I cannot afford this one that will start dragging me online. Thank you. Okay, you can carry on if you want to continue to talk through life. Thank you for the super chat. Are you
I'm
still
sorry.
here?
Whenever my kids are coming, I quickly
Mute. Okay.
mute it so we don't ruin the whole thing. So yeah, like I said before, it can work. It cannot work. Um, I said I think she's just talking because we all know how these things work back home. You get, and she should focus on herself. If raising a child alone, no, it's just one child though. It's just one. So it's not that it won't be that challenging for her. It won't be that challenging for her. So yeah, she should focus and raise the child instead of, she has money. Oh, like you were saying, she's not working. My sister, she's earning money. They've used that as a brand ambassador for so many companies and all of that. If you follow
I
her on
get it, but
Instagram, she posts some of them.
I get it. I know she's rich in her own way, but at the same time, I mean, if you don't have something coming in, that thing is going to dry up. And also remember that expensive keep increasing. Now she's changing her taste for if what we heard is the truth, that she wanted to change to move to Banana Island. Do you understand? And she wanted the guy to foot the bill, to pay for it. I think they said it's 23 million per year, and the guy said no. So why she should just pay for it herself and not make a mess of it because you want to change the environment your daughter want to live. The guy is still, I think she's not even a teenager yet. So if this demand is coming from the mom, once the girl gets to a teenager where she's trying to make the request herself, what would she push the girl to ask her dad? Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it could come as a big request, and the dad will look at her like, this is too much. Then the girl will start dragging the dad. We're talking about now. So let's think of the next 5 years that the girl is not communicating with that dad and say, oh, I want so billion, I want jet. And that's, there are some requests that our parents will say no, not that they don't have the money, but they want you to work. Go and work, take your
Yes,
work to
so
school. When we're coming back, we'll pick you on the way. They don't
yes,
want
so
you to get used to those life, and you know what? It pays off because when I got here, I can't do some work. Small bus stop, I'll say, oh, I'm tired. I'll call my husband, I'm tired. What's Remio? This one. And I know that they don't even need to tell me. I know that, I was when you use car, this one, that there, driver. I had to start adjusting. This girl will not be able to want to adjust. So if the dad says no, is she gonna start coming to drag the dad online to say, oh, he's not looking after his children. What would other baby mama to start doing? Because he has, I think, two in another place as well. So there's a lot going on. Even thinking of this guy, if Chioma finally put to bed, the man will come on as well. Musisi said, you mean all our village people here in Africa are poor 100 times than they always give away their kids, always give away their kids away. It's not like we're poor as such. I don't know how to put it. Um, oh, thank you, True Life. Thank you for the super chat, super sticker. God bless you. I really appreciate that. It's not like we're poor, but some people are struggling back home. We are struggling back home. Let me use we even when we're abroad, but you know what I mean. Like a
Yeah.
lot are struggling back home, but we know we have people that even no matter how hard it is, they might be lamenting with us, but it's not as deep as it is. So with Sophia, she's doing okay, but the thing is, what about our expenses? Is she not opting up bills? What she's doing? Will she be the kind of lifestyle she's living? She want to increase it because she wants to show off as well. Do you understand? So right
Yeah.
now, if she can keep within the lifestyles that she can um um afford, it will be okay. But if she wants to opt it up and it's not working, that's why she wants to throw tantrum. Because
Yeah.
to me, she's trying to throw tantrum because she wants to up lifestyle up. Remember, with this lifestyle, it comes with their friends as well. They don't just do it alone because they need to flaunt that they are there, they have money, they do this, they do that. So those are the things that I feel. But I know that very soon, if she carries on this way, she's going to start using Imade to speak up or talk about her mom, her dad. I mean, so that people could come dragging him as well. So the earlier the better. That maybe people just kind of maybe the elders sit her down that they don't do things this way. Think of the future rather than just coming online to do everything. He has his number, and he has his I'm sure he has his sister's number, the family number. Daily Momodu I usually kind of visit the Davido, so those people can still come in between this issue. But she just want to throw tantrums online. Is it to gain audience? I don't even know. I don't get it.
The thing is, we can't really, in a way, we won't. The only thing is, um, um, she should try not to escalate the whole thing. Thinking about it on the other side, maybe it might be that she have tried to reach out to the guy, and maybe the guy is not answering, and all of that, and she got mad and decided to go on air to share her experience or what's going on right now. But again, you see, I tell people, you see this thing called money, eh? Is a spirit, a very strong, like it's like a force. A force is like very strong one. The spirit that goes with money, I don't know if
Mm,
there's any other spirit that is as strong as that. It's a very strong one. So anyone that have money that don't have God, that don't know God, that
wow.
don't have that one-on-one relationship,
Mm,
you understand? It's going to be hard for that person, as in, it's going to be hard for the person to live well, to control his or herself. You get my point?
I
When
do.
you have money, you don't have God. The spirit of God is not in you. That is when you see people doing the the things they are not supposed to do, right? Imagine people having money, going to clubs, spending millions to buy alcohol. That same alcohol, you can buy it if you so desire to take it. Buy it maybe from the alcohol shop. Maybe it can worth like 50K, 50,000. But by the time you go to the club, that same 50K alcohol, they might sell it to 2 million, 2.5. But you still choose to go there and buy it. And I'm sorry to say, I call those things waste. You understand? There are
Yeah.
people that needs this love. There are people that needs this support.
Let me quickly give a shout out to a shout out to yourself. Thanks for the super stickers. God
Ah,
bless you. I
the
really
love. Oh
appreciate
my
that.
goodness.
Then Musisi also gave me another one. I don't even know where it is. I'm so new to this thing. So I'm sorry guys if I don't do what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to show the this thing. And true love. God bless you. Thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Make una help me thank them more. I don't know
Thank
why
you
my this
so
thing is
much.
showing. Is showing. I don't know. It's showing.
Thank you so
Is it
much,
showing
dear
dollars?
love.
I
God
think.
bless you. May your pocket never run dry. Thank you, Musisi. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry as well, as you
Amen.
all have come to support this live today, to show love in kind. May God bless you. May God show you love. May God
Thank you,
meet you
my
all at the
sister. God
point of
bless
your
you, the
needs.
love.
Yeah.
Please don't forget my what I said about the number, please, the love, before you go, because I know your time is quite different from mine.
Oh,
You
is
can
she
drop
on
it in
our
my
side
private
too?
chat. I think she's on your side. Yeah, she's in the US or
Ah,
Canada. I don't know which. Yeah.
okay.
Please, true love, you can still hear me. You can put a private message on the chat for me. I will respond with the later when I'm done. Thank you.
Oh, she's in Texas. She's in America. Your WhatsApp number also is showing here. She can get it from there.
Yeah.
It's showing on the screen.
Yeah, I put the WhatsApp number there. You
Yeah.
can use that one.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
sorry
you so
about
much.
that. Sorry to cut you short.
It's okay. Thank you so much, dear love, once again. And Musisi Kizito. I love that name,
Yeah, I
Kizito. I
forgot
don't know
to
what it
mention
means
that
though.
I forgot to mention that I said the love. True Life is also content creator. She's a YouTuber. Please connect to her channel, please. I would really appreciate that. She used to kind of support me during my live stream as well. Please visit her channel. We appreciate it. You see me there too. And Musisi as well. Mommy Ife, she's also she's a content creator. She's our mama in the YouTube, and she gives us more
On the YouTube
advice.
streets.
Yeah, so
We are learning from
and
mommy
Dima as
Ifechi.
well. I think Dima, I don't know. Hold on, Dima, smart conserver.
Yes, she
Yeah,
is too. Dima is too. She's a content creator
yeah,
too.
Dima.
I think we are all the same on the streets here.
Yeah, I think almost all of us. D Love
This
is
love is also a content creator, right? Is she?
no, she's not. She's a
Oh,
supporter. She's been yeah.
oh, okay.
Thank you, D Love. Thank you, True Life. Thank you, Mommy Fechi. Thank you, everyone. Okay,
Thank you, Musisi Kizito. Oh my goodness, that name won't leave my mouth today. I don't know. Please, what does it mean? But I love it.
Musisi, yeah. I think it's come down from the life as well already.
Direct translation of my name in English, it means heavy. Hey, I said it like Kizito, like the way it sounds like it comes with energy.
Heavy, yeah, okay. That's good.
He said it means heavy. That's
Heavy,
good.
yeah.
Oh, he said he's not a creator.
No,
I'm
no, D
too
Love is not a content creator. She only
introverted
supports,
for
yeah.
that. But that's
She said I
oh,
am not
thank
a
you
content
so
creator.
much.
I
You
am
are
too
amazing. Thank
introverted
you.
that
Thank
I
you.
support.
Thank you. God bless you. Thank
God
you
bless
so
you, D
much.
Love.
We appreciate. Thank you. So yes, so this as I was saying, money have something that goes with it. It takes the spirit of God. When you have the spirit of God in you to be able to one, to be in the right state of mind. Two, to be able for you to control yourself, because that's why you see some people, they might be humble when they don't have much of it.
Mm,
Immediately they start having, oh my goodness, you will see they start misbehaving. You understand?
yeah,
There is that spirit, like he's moving. They start doing things they are not supposed to do. But again, there are still people that has it. They have a lot of it, but they are still able to control themselves, not doing the opposites. So it takes the grace of God actually to have this money and still be able to behave normal. You understand?
Yeah.
So please, Sophia Momodu, if you come across this live video, you never can tell. My advice for you is to please concentrate on you. I believe you have something, because you might be feeling cheated, that, oh, how can you be using your own money to raise your child when the dad have more than enough? I understand. It hurts. But again, think about your own self. Is this how you want to end your life? Like being a single mom of one forever? Don't you want to have your own life? Davido is married. Don't you want to get married as well? Don't you want to have your own family as well? Think about those things. They are more important than going live to um, express your anger, express your hurt, and all of that. I understand you might be hurting. I know, but try and talk to the dad if you have the means to. If not, try to talk to the sister or anyone in the family. All right. If you can be supporting for the child, that's all you need. Don't try not to be greedy here. Don't bring your needs into it. Don't look at it that, oh, I already have a child, or I was without a child before, now I have a child, so everything that has to do with me have to come from him. No, it's right now the only thing that connects you with the video is just that child, Imadi. And if Davido choose to, if he choose to fail in his own way of raising the child, you don't let yourself into that. You don't have to fail as well. Try not to fail if actually he has failed to play his role as a father. They say
Mm.
two wrongs can make it right. You do the right one. Even if he's wrong right now, I believe one day, someday, he will get to his right senses. He will regain himself, and he will pay for every damages or whatever thing he has done. So please, your own life matters too. I say this a lot. I know some people misunderstand me. I tell people mothers go through a lot. So immediately you start having children, some still have the ability to carry on with themselves, but most of us, immediately we start having children, everything we do, our life, everything is just about the children. We don't even have time to focus on ourselves. Some of us can't even, there are some women, they don't even know how to go to the store to buy cream to rub on the body. Any soap they see, they use and baits, not minding the fact that, oh, okay, maybe your skin is sensitive or not sensitive, you're supposed to buy this for yourself and not that. They just do things because this time they are busy. Everything has to do with the children. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice. Raising children is not easy. Being a mom is not an easy task. I tell people sometimes, some men will say, oh, I go to work now. Don't I go to work to make money? You're going to work is easy. Oh. You just go there, you know what you're going there to do. When you're raising a child, you don't know what you're going to do tomorrow. Even as I'm talking now, I don't know what I'm going to do in the next 1 hour. My child can go do something that I'm not even expecting. You understand? So that is it. Is a tax that most times you can't predict. It can be so fun and amazing as well. Can be so fun. The kids can make you laugh and all of that. But again, it's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy, I know.
So she should focus on herself. If she has choose to have just one child, which is good and okay, but she should focus on herself, because if she keep doing this, her name is going to be in the mud. Like, people start saying things, maybe things that she's not, or things that she is, and all of that. She's just causing more damage. She's going to start causing damages to her name. You
Yeah.
understand? Because that child so much loved the dad, obviously.
Yeah, let me ask this thing. Let me ask this question because you said you watched a video where the girl the her daughter was questioning her. Um, can I ask this question about camera? Is it that we set up with the mount up camera for things to go online because I don't get it. I'm sorry, I'm a kind of weird thinker. Sometimes when I see some things, I'll be like, okay, so what? Pardon me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will start wondering, like, okay, so why are we seeing it?
Yeah,
Why are they on
yeah.
camera?
Maybe in that aspect, I think the conversation has been going on, has been on for some minutes, and
Okay,
she now realized that, oh, I think I can quickly record this.
okay,
Okay, it happens like that too. And there are some people that are chasing crowds or clouds. I don't know how the right one they use. They just want to go viral. I see some, like one video that is raining everywhere. Y'all and what's that girl's name? Y'all and
we're still going go there.
Y'all and
Yeah,
Tuki.
you
And
and Judy.
to me, I feel those things they are all set up, as in they know what they are doing.
Of course, those ones are
Same way
staged.
Aisha and Odogu came out, and I'm looking at them, say, see these ones. Which normal human being will behave like this?
Mm.
Like, okay, you're talking. So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to say?
You,
And all
you,
these kind of things. I really
it
I
doesn't make sense.
detest it. I don't like them at all because you're trying to make money. How much are we talking about here? What about your future? Even if you go to your channel to delete it, do you know how many people that have downloaded that stuff? Do you
That
know
will
where
still.
the thing has gone to?
Mm.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Your children's children. They will grow up and they will still hear and see those things. People they are just doing things these days without thinking about the implications of what they are doing. You understand? So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. So please, if there's anyone that would like to, still come up here, and we
If
are all
anyone wants
learning,
to
because
come
I'm
up,
learning from this too.
yeah, if anyone wants to come up, this is I've dropped the link again, I guess. So yeah, if anyone wants to come up. So, like we're talking about the baby mamas, and I also want us to talk about YouTube challenge as well. So it doesn't just be based on Sophia. It's not only about Sophia. I wanted to talk about you and their recent I call it news and speak.
You and Judy.
Judy, yeah, sorry, yeah, Judy, you and Judy, nuisance. The way they are making making oh, mockery of themselves. I'm trying not to use bad word, but I don't know the
That
one that will
one,
fit
that
me.
one situation is not bad. It's not worse, but it's critical. What's the next word after critical? Mommy Feshi, I think Mommy Feshi can help me because I'm
Yeah,
looking
what
for
this
one big
person?
English that
If
is
you
that
see,
is more than
him now,
critical. Mhm.
he's so aged.
Is what?
As in, if like you, if you look at their videos and all that, he looks so age, looking older than his age. And he turned 40, like I think 2 years ago.
Ah, my dear, those ones, even the content they are creating now. In short, it's not those ones is critical. Why did I use the word critical? Because the children, they've started schooling, like they are in school. And these children, they are not like little children. Look at the first daughter that is already in the university.
Mm.
Everyone, like you enter the hall, everyone is like, have you seen your daddy's video? Your
Thank
stepmom,
you.
have you seen?
Thank
Why
you.
was your daddy shouting like that? But
Mm.
that your stepmom, why like, see, oh God, this social media chat.
Remember the other day on your live stream, I said there are certain things I wouldn't want to do because I don't want to also disgrace my children, my family. I have to think of certain things that it's not only about myself. He's not thinking of that.
You
You is not
understand?
thinking of that.
Okay, now they lost one. It's -1 now. It's -1 right now.
Yeah, he has somewhere else to go and
Replace it.
rub his head. Why the
To
mom
replace.
is that she's still in there, mourning her son. But you is already he has finally ran back to
It's
another
more than
farm.
that, so not just mourning her son, because you didn't hear the full gist where they said the Judy, one pastor prophesied the reason what killed, what died the son, that May actually prepared something for Yule, and at the end of the day, now happened to the son, and that was why the son died.
I
So
don't
the
believe all those
that is
nonsense. I
what
just think they are
is
just
what May did acquired the son. Oh my goodness.
I don't believe all those things they are saying. I don't believe it. But all I know is that like is it I don't know his brother's I can't remember his brother's name that said, evil has expiring dates. Yeah.
My dear. My mommy Fechi said, I really don't like talking about those two behaving like
Yeah.
primary school kids. Honestly.
They're just trying to create
Honestly.
content, just because the first one they did, I heard he gained a lot of views, maybe
Yes, now he has done
2 million.
another one. No,
So
have you
they
seen it?
try another one. That one didn't make more. So they decide to opt because they know what people want to hear is that they've separated. So they are now using that to just create those narratives out there for us, for people to believe. Some they don't believe, but they will still watch it and still share it. So as long as it's still making it's
Yes, so the
generating
recent one
revenue for
about
them.
Kaki, that he went to drag her out of the car. I have
So
not
he
watched
took
it, but people
camera
are
and
already
be watching
reacting.
and be recording himself. I want to go out. I just like, oh God, is he okay? He's not
The
well.
thing is, the people even acting are not the problem. It's the we that are watching. We are the one encouraging all these things, though.
Some people will watch now, or you will see it in another channel, even if you're trying to watch. I can't find it here. I found it. Yeah, you will see it in another channel, so you actually kind of know what is going on. I don't go to their channel to start looking for those things, but I see it in another channel. Maybe they are reviewing and they show a bit of it, like okay. Or wait, if you we're scrolling through Instagram, you see they're acting. They're a bit
You
annoying, like
you see, the day they will allow women to start marrying two men, that is when this all these things going to stop.
some
You
have
will see.
started though.
Because the people that brought out that what's it called, tradition of man, you are eligible to more than one wife, you
Mm-hmm.
can you have the right to marry more than one, but as a woman just stick to one husband. All those things, my dear, is
Mm.
really telling on us. You understand? It's telling on us. They didn't work, they didn't do it well, because if
I
a
can't
man
get
knows
it.
that he's not the only one
Can
marrying the
you
woman,
please?
it's gonna feel so irritating to it's so irritating to some men, and some of them they feel very jealous over it too. You understand? So some of them won't want to even do that. A friend of mine was doing a TikTok on doing live on TikTok, and they brought up one story, and we were analyzing it and all of that, you know. And I said something. They were laughing. I said it, but I don't pray for such though. But my dear, maybe I'll do it too, because I don't like cheating. I don't like what's that word? I don't like adultery. You understand? I told them that God forbid if it happens to me, I will do my own too. And they were
But
like, are you serious? If you do me, I go do. Like how now? Why?
but
Why?
some if you do they do you, you do them because you're the receiving end. They will just that means you're ready for the whole thing to kind
That
of
is the mentality now. This thing you just said, that is the mental. This word you just said have entered into us. That is why a lot of women are so scared. They don't even want to do anything. It's not good as a Christian,
no,
though. I'm not
if they
supporting
can't
it.
take it, I feel they should go their own
You
way. Everyone
understand?
should go their own
That
way.
is, yeah, because it's wrong. It's wrong. What are you looking for? Like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? I think people should the sometimes people rush into marriage too much, and at the end of the day it causes a lot of problem. Be sure that
Oh,
this is the person. Make sure you're sure. Like, are you sure? Are you ready? spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Do you think this person for to you is he okay? If it's okay, what else are you looking for? So we come and tell you I've been eating a goosey, I want to eat ogbono soup. Don't me, I want to eat banga soup. What's wrong with me eating banga? What's wrong with me eating foruro, or how do you call it, vegetable soup? What's wrong with me taking pepper soup? Eh? We too, we are tired of eating ogbolo soup. We feel like eating melon, but we don't want to eat melon because we know that is wrong. We have chosen ogbolo. We should stay with ogbolo for the rest of our lives. You get my point? They should
Oh,
do same.
AA said, "Welcome, AA. Thanks for joining me." AA said, "Do me, I do you." Like, you know
God
how
no go vex. That's what
God
we
no
dey
go
talk on
vex.
those days.
It's true. You know, I think men has been using that to override ladies. It's only Musisi that is here, that is a man. So don't let us, don't let us.
No, no, no. I don't know. I don't know Musisi Kizito one on one, but based on the way he analyzed that topic, I
Yes,
think
it's that one.
he's matured. Like
Of
any
course.
matured person will understand these things. You get what I mean? He's matured. See, I told you when I've watched a lot of what's this man that is on that the freeze show on Facebook. I've seen some men come out to actually speak the truth about this whole thing that is happening in the world. You understand? Some speak, they say, you know what? Some men they do a lot of things they are not supposed to do, which is totally unacceptable. Then by the time the woman will now do one thing, eh, they will not drag her. Go and kill goats. They will chase you away from the community. Go and kill goats to appeal the gods for doing
It's
this
the
and doing that.
culture, the culture, you know, there's a lot that comes with it. And how we were brought up, you know, it's not right to actually go out there to do what my own would I say my own view, my own this thing is
Let
if
me
you
face
know
you.
if you know they go out and you've spoken to them, keep yourself away from them. And if it's not working, you guys should go your own way rather than before you step out to go and do your own thing. You understand? Of course, they say two wrong doesn't make a right. So I think that's also what women.
Honestly,
Mommy
honestly,
is
go rest.
50. I think she should get. She knows that you're just kind
Honestly,
of teasing them.
go rest. Honestly, that's parting. Like, go your pathway. Sometimes, being a Christian, you can't do some things. If maybe I'm not a Christian, I would like to do you back, before I go my way. Oh.
When we get angry, that's what we're going to say. But when it happen, you just keep more sucking up in the house. Like
Mommy,
I can do
Fechi, I would have loved to do my own, no. When I will do my own, the day I will even do it, the man self will want to go and touch electric wire. Oh God. The way I will do it, oh no.
Oh God. Men, they don't like it, or they don't like to even hear it.
They see, they hate it so much with passion, like Jesus. But when they do it, they'll tell you, it's a normal thing and that. It's not normal. Biblically, it's not normal. It's against us, against every one of us as a Christian. It's against the will of God.
It is. It moves us to what Two Face said, you know, that he was saying a man can love a woman, but they can still kind of play a way match. You know, that was going on for a while that
Yes, now
you know that we need to do the young and famous. I'm still waiting for you.
we are going to do that. We are going to analyze that video. We'll zagwagwa it together because
Uh,
honestly, that
AA
one,
said sorry, AA said men have hot body too. They do have hot body, yeah, but they kind of override women when it comes to that. They feel they can do it and they expect the ladies, the women to forgive. But when it comes to them, even smelling it alone, they are already going like as like you've done a forbidden thing. I don't know where it is in the Bible where they say a man must always do it and being forgiven. But
So if man can be forgiving, me too. God shall go forgive me now. It's not
they already said
intentional.
the host is funny.
It's not intentional. God too will forgive me because they take this God's forgiveness for granted. A lot of people, a lot of us, we feel because God will forgive us, we just do anything we want to do. Anyhow, we just misbehave. Like how? If you do me, I will do you, shall. I still believe
D-Love
I will
said,
do
"Don't
you.
do your own, no."
I believe say,
Say it's
the
only
love,
mouth we
the
have.
love
We always say, "I will do
3,000.
my own. I'll do my own," but
The
we
way
don't
I'm
do
looking
it.
at this thing, because it's everywhere. Oh, sorry, I go do, and if I want do now, the guy who is sweet past you, he go clean. When you go see the guy self, heart attack, go want cash you as
Do
a
you know the
man.
way you're saying it? Some ladies will say it and they will do it.
See, I'm sorry to say this here. I don't know. I used to, when I got married, then I say this thing I'm saying to my husband. Like I say, it's don't try you. If you try it, no sorry, I will do it. And at the end of the day, if we choose to forgive each other and continue, good. If we choose to do whatever we want, because it's better I do it than just walking away like that. I will do
But
it.
what if you've done it? Okay, can I ask you a question, host? My co-host. What if you decide to step out there and just because you want to retaliate and you ended up liking that person, or you found something that you didn't find in your husband? Would you know that would take you
That
back
is
to the
why.
family? Like, that's
That is
another
the
thing that,
implication. My
yeah.
sister,
So there's
that is the
something that always take them
implication.
back.
It happens to the men too. Trust me. It happens to the men too. I was watching one lady's video yesterday. She was analyzing Ketencho's life, how she married one white man, what happened, and all of that. That was the exact thing that happened to Ketencho's husband. The lady he did it with, he ended up marrying that lady. Till date, according to her story, according to what she shared, till date, the husband, the ex-husband, and that lady, they are still married. It's not all about we women. It happens to the men. At the end of the day, they come to the house, they come home, and they look at their wife, they feel so irritated. Like, they will start seeing everything the woman do in the house, their wife do, like it's bad. Everything the woman starts doing will look so bad and annoying to them. Why? Because the love is no longer there. It's gone. No more attraction. They no longer look attracted. You understand? Or look attracted. I don't know. Like they just look at the woman like you're not useful to me anymore. Same with the men. That is the reason none of us, being a man or a woman, none of us should even try and do such thing. I'm not supporting it. I'm only saying, well,
Okay, let me quickly read the chat. Then I'll tell you something that I think I've done that before. Mommy, let me start from welcome, JMC. Thank you for joining. I know you said you won't be around. AA was saying she wanted to take a walk earlier. I don't know if she's still around. Thanks for joining. And of course, Dilo said men have hot body too, and she said don't do it all. Um, JMC said, I think I've missed a lot. I'll go through the discussion later. You can do that now. And AA said, I second the chorus. Mommy Fechi said, sorry, guys. It has to be the person to even consider retaliating. I can't imagine going out to another man. My body is so special, and I thank God that after this many years of marriage, I have never. Me too. Or sometimes I used to imagine, like,
that
what,
thing
like
that mommy
it's what
Feshi, that thing that mommy Feshi said, right?
it's
Let me
what they're
tell you,
using. Eh?
it's the same thing with me. Mine is not even like got married. Ever since I met him,
Mm.
like dating, not even marriage, oh,
Mm-hmm.
ever since. It's the same thing. And this exact thing she wrote, like thinking about how is it gonna look like? Can I how am I gonna do this one? I think about like I feel I can't do it, but in my mind, I feel God
Your
forbid
mind
when it
wants you to do
happens, I
it.
might get angry. Maybe you see, when you're angry, sometimes your thinking will be different from your normal thinking, I hope we know that. Because if you, I've never seen someone that is normal that will just see somebody and start shouting. It's only when you're upset, you're mad. You understand what I mean? We use the word mad, please. People should understand. In Canada here, they will say
Yeah, they
mad.
use
It
mad.
means
Yeah, I
when
know.
you're
Like
angry. uh
yeah.
So when
Madam, yeah.
you're mad, when you're upset, like you do things that or normally you won't do. You don't behave in your normal self, like your normal way of behavior. So that is why I'm saying it. Like I don't know, because I might get to that point. I think I might. I don't know. I don't know.
um Mommy first, yeah, obviously has explained that part. It's also it's something I wanted to say earlier, but there was a time I was saying to myself, how come God don't give us two body, that one will be, maybe someone else too can try, so I can prepare, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And you also think of your children, what are they going to say? Blah blah blah. I would think so. Is it that somebody else will see my body? There's a lot to it that we're processing. But I know people, some ladies of nowadays or some women of nowadays, all those things doesn't bother them. They don't care how many CM, all those things. They just like, they will tell you that doesn't read meter. For me, or meter, me, I don't really like to do anyway, so I don't think I can actually, it can work that someone will want to relate in that way with me. I've already closed. I don't have a smiley face. So what are you looking for? It's not like, yeah. For me
What do
to
you
do
mean
that,
you don't have a? So do you think they are looking for your face? Like,
seriously,
is it
yeah.
is it actually all about that face? Like right now?
There's nothing they want to.
Forget
See, it's
this. If
just
you like, you
forward.
should do your face like Kikon. Forget. Don't be abroad you did.
Now, brother, they even with my, you see some people, the way they will be doing, I will like, show, okay.
Do you,
Sorry,
do,
are you
have
okay?
you ever heard of where they will be asking pregnant woman out? Like you can see the tummy like this, like
Yeah,
about to give birth. You will see someone that will come. I want to develop.
yeah.
I have someone that was pregnant. She met someone in her church, but actually she's not married, right? She met someone. The person was with her. She had a child. They were not living together, but they just like normal friends. And now they are into something. This guy is like a father to the baby now. He's taking care of the child. You understand? So we
Mm,
are not praying for any of all these things. It's none of our prayers. Maybe the reason I'm saying this, again, back home in Nigeria, we have different culture. We have different families. There are some families actually they place courses on all those things. There
mm,
are some family, the reason I feel really upset about all these their courses and tradition thing is what I want to explain right now. There are some family where I come from in Benin, Edo states. There are some family that place a course that if the men can go and have any woman do whatever, marry 20 self or chop and clean mouth is acceptable. But their wives, if she dare go outside to meet with another man, the
mm.
man might die. He will first of all fall sick,
I.
which is the husband. We first
Mhm.
of all fall sick. And there are some, according to them, that their first child will die and all those kind of things. You understand?
True
Fetish.
life. Use by, this
Okay,
use,
bye. I'm so
yeah.
sorry, my love.
It's okay.
By the husband will buy and their first child too can still buy. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
if you look at all these things, to me, they don't make any sense. They don't make any sense, because if they are not if maybe they place course on the women and the men too, it would have been better. We know
Yeah, it
no
should
one
have
is
been meant
going.
to also have the consequence to
You
face.
understand of doing
Mm-hmm.
that, but no, they put it in one side. So imagine you now having someone that they say, if you as a woman, if you do that, you can buy, or the man can be sick.
Oh, someone
And
is
it,
in the background. Oh, is it not me? I don't know this. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, man.
and he's doing it continuously, it's hurting you as
It's
the
okay.
woman. It will get to a point you might want to retaliate. Some people, I'm not saying like naturally, maybe
Mm-hmm.
you'll be hurting this person and the person gets mad. He just wants to hurt you in return. He might likely go and do that. And you too, you might go and cry and fall sick. It's what because it's your tradition. You should keep to yourself. The only thing they said that is constant in human is change. We can change at any time. We can say, oh, I'm this one, I can't do it. Tomorrow, the person might change. Circumstance, situation can make one change. You understand? All we are praying for is just God's grace to keep us going, to be clean.
Mm. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me let Mommy Ifechi talk. I'm sorry, Ma. I didn't quickly know. I don't know. I'm getting
Yeah.
used to I'm getting used to it. So I'm so
Yeah.
sorry to
I
have
was I was looking for my other phone to type and say to you, I'm on backstage.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
know. I
welcome,
think
mommy.
the thing is
Thank
that
you,
I
my
think
dear.
I
Who is the
funded this thing.
co-host? Who is it? True Life?
Yes,
It's true
so
life. Oh.
Okay, okay,
It's true life.
okay.
Sorry,
That's
let me
fine.
quickly welcome entertainment. Thank you for joining me. Thank you.
Hello,
And I think
Mel.
she's the one that joined. Yeah.
Yeah, I just came him up quickly because I'm busy in the background, but I thought this one I need to chook my mouth a bit inside
Okay.
this one.
very
True Life.
necessary.
Yes, True Life. I hear you. I hear everybody. But the thing about this thing, when I hear, so, sometimes myself and hubby, we laugh when we talk about things like this, when we've cancelled somebody and then later on we'll be analyzing it between us. Like, why would any woman think of going to somebody else? Does it mean that they don't fully understand the true meaning of marriage? Do they not mean what the Bible says by giving yourself to each other whenever? But one of the things I heard not long ago was the fact that this lady said that no, the man, when he was being like, why do you have to do this, going to other women when you have a wife in the house and all the rest of it? He actually said, I just this wasn't somebody we interacted with, but somebody, a story, and that this man said that his wife gave him the go ahead, that she can't be bothered, that she has had her through 3 children, that she's exhausted, that the man is always demanding, that, do you know what, just don't bring them to the house, you can go out there and do what you like. I'm like, what? Really? So this is possible? So that
Mm.
means that the woman is not even prepared to go and retaliate or whatever. She gave the go ahead. She doesn't mind, provided you don't come here with infection, provided you do, and give him all the caveats for what he can go there and do. I'm like, so some women, in effect, are giving this go ahead to men. I don't know. I don't. It has to be very limited women. How can a woman do that? So what I'm trying to say is, even if, thank God, for my so many years of marriage, I've never had that kind of issue. Because my husband sometimes he will say, let me say it in Igbo, achịchabeghị m ofu nwaanyị, ụfọdụ ịchọ onye ọzọ, meaning I haven't even finished with you, never mind another woman. So for this so many years, that's what he said. He thought, how can? Because to him, it's like he always says that when men say, I wouldn't eat obolo all the time, I eat egusi, I'll eat this. My husband always said that this is just men talking rubbish because he does not agree that after so many years. And that makes me look like CC again. He said, even after so many years, I have not noticed
Yes.
any difference. And he said that he doesn't understand why men will even be saying things like that. If they have to go by what the Bible says, it has to be one man and one woman. And what a True Life said, that in Benin, that the man is allowed to do whatever they like, but the woman is not. And that is wrong. And in Igbo culture, it happens as well. You see a man do something like this, go and impregnate a woman outside there. And then when the woman complains, they're like, oh, don't you know that he's a man? Meaning what? What does
Mm.
that mean? Was there an agreement when we got married that you're going to start spreading your things everywhere, or they're going to even get married again? That's why I said I don't want to talk about Judy and
You.
Yule. I don't want to
Yeah.
talk about those two because each time I hear about those two, my blood boils. It's just the nonchalant attitude and the childish behavior they are displaying at the moment. They're staging all this nonsense. And when you see it, you can see that they're staging it and they just want to draw attention to people who they want to draw their attention. You're not even, you just lost a son. There's no remorse. There's no true remorse. No, the disrespect for his wife. When I mean his wife, I mean me, because when it comes to the other one,
Yeah,
I don't call him his wife. The
me too. Me
disrespect.
too. I'm so sorry, but I don't see her
No,
as
I
his
don't. I
wife.
never refer her as his wife. No, no, no. I don't know what they are doing. In Igbo land, they say I'm Peter. Peter meaning just doing rubbish. Something that you don't even want to hear. And people are coming on social media and doing all these things. You
Ma,
have
can
grown up.
I ask you a question, ma? Because yeah, you're much older than me. I was thinking because
Yeah,
I'm so sorry you don't know Peter Doche what's going on in their life. I'm thinking could it be that they kept quiet? Maybe is it that they can't reverse what is going on with their son,
right.
and maybe it has if they had to intervene, maybe they will lose him. So maybe they said, oh, they had to let the thing run out from him. Like why they watching? Do you understand what I
They
mean now?
want the
Yeah.
they want the Oshokolokoko to expire by
So,
itself,
so
Abby.
yeah, so
How is he going to expire? It looks as if he's being renewed. It looks as if something is even being done to make it to linger and linger. And he's just being so stupid and silly all the time. Just
hey,
behaving like
Yeah.
somebody who has not got his right brain. How can a 40-year-old man or 40 something year old man, yes, you married early, but you are now a man, 40 years old. He's no longer a baby. Why are you
Yeah.
behaving like this? And you have adult, in fact, her daughter is an adult, and then the other
yeah,
two remaining, they're growing up, they're coming up, they're seeing all these things. Don't you think about them? The whole thing, I just don't understand. The institution of marriage is just being disgraced by many people, and you wonder, why do people even bother getting married? Just go and meet whoever you want to meet, have children, do whatever you want to do. This world is
Mm.
coming to an end because
No,
some of these things, the
honestly.
way the way we are looking at it, people don't even care. They'll tell you, and then you hear people say, is it not just sex? I said, no, it's not just sex. It's your intimate relationship. It's your body. Every other sin is outside the body, but that particular sin is within, it's inside your body. It's an intimate relationship, and you do not go and do it anyhow with anybody. So that's why I don't agree with people saying, oh, I know you are joking true life, but people say that if my husband does that, I'll go out and do it. I know there's a popular YouTuber who came said that, and people have been reacting on that. If my husband said that, oh, me, I'll go and do my own. Oh, meaning what? That means you are cheap. You don't even value your life. You don't value yourself. I can't think of me, going to another woman for what now? Thank God I've never been in that situation for so many years of marriage. I've never been in that situation because we have been fulfilled in our marriage because we took our vows very, very seriously. But so
I'm
I can't really
happy.
say what I would have done if I'm in that situation. But if I am, I would not. The way I respect myself, my husband was the first man I knew, and he was the person I married. So many times we sit down, now our children are all gone. We just sit down
I,
sometimes and we chat and we talk about our first time and all the rest of it. So what, I don't even know have an experience with another person. So what will I even be going to somebody? What will I even say to the person? How will I even attract? Will I tell the person, oh, come, let's go? Or the person will attract?
this
I
one,
can't.
this one that mommy Fetchy just said now, that mommy Fetchy's love, go rest. If we
mhm.
say we should measure it, I don't even know where to start from. Do you know what it means? That first love. Hey
Yes,
God,
so I
oh
feel the
Jesus.
same
And you
40
now end
years
up in
ago.
it, like you end up in staying there forever. My dear, no Jupiter, oh, no, no, no,
That's why
nothing
I said
from
I
not
can't
no power
even.
from the pit of hell. You know
I
they
don't know
work.
how it's going to
He
work. It
don't
just won't
Hey.
stand.
work.
You
Mm-mm,
understand?
mm-mm, mm-mm,
So the
mm-mm.
thing is, the what I see in this y'all's case, right? Even if, for example, you are in a relationship and it's not working well for you, there are ways you can do it that will look and sound matured,
Yeah,
right?
respect,
You
honestly.
respect yourself.
Yes.
If you want to divorce the lady, like you're not interested anymore, there are ways to go about it. Marriage is not a do or die affair. See, marriage not be being so, hey,
Ah,
Jesus. See, Mommy Ifechi, you are very lucky. God has blessed you that maybe your husband is a very matured person and he understands what love is, true love is, and he understands what marriage is. He takes someone
mm,
that understands love to be able to succeed in marriage.
Mm,
Because if you
mm.
don't know what love is, and you now marry, you now go into marriage, it's hard though. And the
Yeah.
third one in it is patience,
Yeah.
tolerance.
Yeah.
If there's no tolerance, I'm going to call it tolerance, because we are going to do things to hurt each other.
Of
Not those
course.
kind of things that we are hearing
All the
now,
time. Yeah.
not this kind of things like cheating. And no, like
Mm-mm.
sometimes maybe you don't like to put slippers here, your partner can come and put slippers one day.
Oh
You
yes.
understand all those
Yeah,
kind
but
of
just
things.
yeah. It
You have
happens, of
to
course.
get
Yes.
ready,
Oh yes.
prepare your head, prepare your mind, prepare
Mm-hmm.
your body. When in terms
Mm-hmm.
of submission, get
Yep.
ready to submit yourself to your husband. There are millions and thousands of times that your body don't want that submission. No, you
Mm,
are not
mm. It's
ready
true.
for it at
It's
all.
true. Mm-hmm.
If the man is not matured and understanding, and you're saying no in some of these times, it
Mm.
might still bring issues. You
Yes.
understand? And
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. Sometimes we
Mm-hmm.
just sacrifice ourselves. It's not even from our heart, but we are just
Mm-hmm.
doing it for doing
Mm-hmm.
sake, for peace to reign.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So this marriage thing is it's not easy. Oh.
It's not
It's not
easy. I
easy.
mean,
It's
And
I
not
use
for the
easy.
myself. I
fetish
use
one,
myself as an example. I remember in our very, very early years of marriage, you know, for some, you know, how sometimes that's why I use that. I use myself when I counsel some young women. I use myself as an example what I would have done, and if my husband was that kind of man or man, there would have been trouble in my early years of marriage. Because, as I said, I wasn't into men and all that before I got married. And to me, it's like, what is this all the time? This all the time. Sometimes I say to him, and then he will say to me, look, you're doing this because you know that I can't go outside, because my
oh
vow is
God,
that I'm
yes.
married to you and I will not go outside. You're
Yeah.
doing this, you're denying this. And then when he starts saying that, sometimes he will even be like emotional. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing?
It
So I
happened
will
to
now
me
quickly
too.
change. And that actually helped. Now I'm talking about early years, maybe the first 5 years. You know, I mean, he was like emotional and said to me, "You're doing it because you know I can never, because this is my vow and this is what I've." And that
That's what
actually
everyone needs
changed
to talk.
everything in my life. That
Yeah.
actually helped me to say, like, oh my God. And I hear people saying all sorts of things that happen in their own marriages. And here I am, a man saying this to me and even emotional saying it. That was a big turnaround for me. So if I had been that kind of people kept doing that, and he was that kind of person that was just didn't take the marriage seriously, I can go and stick it in anywhere. It doesn't matter, since she is doing shakara for me, I would have been in a big mess. So you see, so we learn, and I've used my example to always say to people, you do not do that. That is not where you have to start saying, I don't want, leave me alone, because you have an argument with your husband, and then you think, oh, that's a way to punish him. You're destroying your marriage. You know, I would say I was so lucky because of the type of person, because he took in fact, he prepared for marriage. I did not prepare for marriage. I got married at the age of 2021. What is a 20-year-old preparing marriage for? I wasn't prepared. I was just like, oh, marriage, okay. But he was prepared. He was ready. He read books. You know, he's only 7 years between older than me, which is obviously that's some number of years. But he was prepared.
That makes sense, huh?
Yeah, 7 years older. He was prepared. So sometimes he looks at me as his younger sister that I don't know what I'm doing, and he will just sit me down and talk to me. In those early years, we had all those challenges. But look at us now. We are like falling over head in love with each other again after 40 years of being together. You know, so what I'm trying
Mm.
to say is that we have to make conscious effort to work at these things, and we can make mistakes. I would have made a big mistake of my life if I had maybe married somebody else that is very loose, that can easily go out without minding. But that first, each time I remember those years, in fact, we also talk about it sometimes, because we are just two of us here. Sometimes we just sit down at the back garden on the sun and we'll just be talking, and we talk about these things. And it helps to strengthen our marriage. It
Yeah.
helps to bring us still
It
together.
helps,
Good
yeah.
After these so many
memories.
years, we are still very, very much together. Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
it
Yeah.
helps.
so yeah.
Yeah, and again, there are, I don't know, maybe I always say I want to. This my procrastination is getting to the higher level. May God help me. When mommy said she it's just when she was just explaining the first 5 years too,
Mm,
I had some experiences, but it wasn't as if mine was the first time. Mine happened because I was pregnant. I had
mm,
this pregnancy thing that got me at a point. My case was as serious to the point that I went to my walking clinic where I go for my antenatal and all those things. I met with one of the nurses there. I tried to
Mm,
confide in her. I'm like, this is what's going on. I don't like this thing. I don't want to do it. I'll be crying, no. And she will
Mm,
tell me, don't worry, it's normal. It's your condition. That
mm,
was not enough. I went to the matron there, the MD's wife. I went to meet her. I said, this is what she now told me. She said she experienced the same thing, no, that I shouldn't worry, that I should take my time. Then when Oga will come, he will try to, and I was just immediately I see him coming like this. I know what is about to happen. I'll start crying. I
yeah,
will
I know.
cry and
It's
cry
just
and cry and cry. You
yeah.
see, real cry, your tears like a baby. And he will tell me, okay, okay, what do you want me to do now? I don't have any other. Is it because you're the only one I have? Start
Mm,
talking again. My head, I'll say, God, what will I do?
yeah.
Okay, let me try.
this marriage thing is not easy, seriously, because there's so
Yeah.
many things that one can just remember.
Sexy things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Mm,
well.
yeah.
Is well, we thank God for our homes, though, and we're not
Mm,
using this to drag people that maybe it didn't work for so because some
mm.
people they want it to work,
Yes.
but so far so
Yes.
good. They've put all their
Mm-hmm.
best. It didn't just work. Maybe something happened or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we thank God for
Mm-hmm.
whatever situation that we're in right now. People that are single, we're not saying, oh, we're not making you feel why are they talking about this. We understand, and I pray that if you want someone, you'll find the right one that will also give you this kind of memory in
Mm-hmm.
Jesus' name. For us, of
Amen.
course, we've
Amen.
gone through a lot. Look at Mommy Fechi talking about her age. I think the age she said they met was just my actual age when I met my husband. I don't know. I
Mm,
don't know if I don't know if I explained that well. As in,
mm,
they've been over 40 years of
mm,
age. We are just
mm,
24, and my first was
mm,
is 20 plus. So you
mm.
understand. So I've known him for a few years before we finally got married. This baby attitude of I want to go back home, I'm tired of this thing, and he'll be saying I can't marry someone else. It's only you. The same statement you were saying your husband made is what he used to make, and you'll be saying it's because I can't leave you. That kind of a thing, and I'll start crying.
Mm.
But I've outgrown those things now. And now that the girls are out, sometimes I'll be thinking it has finished all the shakara. That time I'll be like, but now there's nowhere to go to go to. It's just us. So I can imagine what Mommy Fetty is saying, that it's just them. They will just be catching up. So, and as they are growing older as well, they are trying to renew their love daily, to remind themselves of how they started, what they've gone through, because it's been tough. It's been tough in some time. Sometimes it was tough, sometimes things were more rosy, some challenging time that
Oh,
even
yes. We go through all that. Yeah.
let everyone
Yeah.
go their own way. What will people
Mm.
say? I'm tired of all those things, but still we're still moving. That's why we're surprised when we see some saga things online. I will be wondering what's the world turning into. They're not forcing us to stay in there, but we're also thinking of some implication. What it would do to maybe our children. What are we actually trying to portray to them in the near future when they have small issue? Should they quickly run out? Should they try and see if it's something they can save? We're not saying they shouldn't speak up. You understand?
Mm.
Because we're saying this thing like there is rosy, or they were there for us. That doesn't mean that we don't have a
Yeah.
moment where we argue, where everybody decide to go their own way, do good morning, good morning. We're doing English. That's when those protocols of will be formal to ourselves. Those times will come down. Then later everything will just go back to normal. I know it's not easy, but if you're single out there and you watch this, we understand the situation. We understand that you might also want to be in the same space. You might want to. I'm not saying you will want to. If you want it, I pray it comes your way in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you very much, Ma. Um,
Amen. No, thank you. Thank you for coming, Mommy
Okay,
Fishy.
my dear. That's okay.
thank
Let
you,
me
Ma.
go. Let me just go down because I thought I'll just come and just share this. Yeah, but I'll still be
That's
in
fine.
the chat. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know you have your live stream tomorrow, so
Oh, yes, yes.
just
Tomorrow.
everybody
Yeah.
remember
We'll
Sunday
be there by
we
God's
have
grace.
Amen.
okay.
So,
Thank you. Yeah.
she said 4 p.m., right?
Yeah, UK, yeah, 4
So
p.m.
did
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I think
start
she's
4
just
p.m.
started
too?
4 p.m. Yes, last week. Yeah.
Did you start yours 4 p.m. today, Goris?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Oh, I'll be in church. Oh
All
my
right.
goodness.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'll go and watch it. I'll be in church
Yeah.
by
Okay, no
then.
Okay.
problem. Yeah, no
We
Thank you,
problem.
usually we
ma'am.
used to be there for about 2 or 2 hours plus. So if you still come
Yeah.
meet us fine, or you can rewatch
Yeah, I will
in
try and
short.
rewatch it.
Yeah, if
I'll
you
try
can
and rewatch
rewatch, that
it.
would be good. A
Yeah.
lot of people do that. A lot of people just rewatch as well. Yeah. It's going to be just we do various things, you know how we do it, Gores and Musisi, you know how we do it. We just dance, sing, and then
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Oh, me,
Okay,
I've
then.
missed the life. I like to catch up, like to be there live and direct, not go back and watch when it's happening
Yeah.
as the odds. As
Exactly.
well.
Yes. Okay,
Amen.
my dear.
Amen.
I'm
Yes,
setting that
so
now.
Entertainment said that
Okay.
marriage can be complicated sometimes. Yes, it can. Sometimes I don't know if True Life can remember. I used to say sometimes that sometimes I feel like I should switch between married and single for when I'm hungry or it's like let me just change to being single. But
be yourself. Just be
yeah,
alone. You don't want
yeah,
any attachment. You don't
I
want
don't
tag.
thank you. I just want to be myself. I don't want Mrs. I don't want the husband. I just want to be me. Then I'll remember my dad, all those things. And I'll remind myself, you're not a child.
The truth is, my sister, the truth is, those days I feel marriage was much more easier. And again, in those days, I feel to an extent they were not in my time. I'm not talking about 80s now. I'm talking about all those 50s, all those long, long, long time ago. They were not given an opportunity to even make their decision. You get. I remember those days they used to say there were a time where families would say, "Oh, it's my son that will marry this your daughter," and they will start dropping,
Yes.
going there to give them yam, whatever they harvest, they will go and drop for the girl's parents, right? So those days they were not giving the chance to make decisions, but still the marriage were more perfect than it is right now. Now that we have more opportunity to make our decisions, is becoming something I don't know. And the Oyibo people that we are copying, if you see some marriages in these Oyibo people, you see just like Mommy Ifechi is now, if you see some, they will be so old. You will see love. You see some in nursing home or retirement home. You will
Yeah.
see they will request that no, they want their wife or their husband to be close to them. So they will now put them in, maybe this will be in this room, the other one will be the other. So they will put them together in
Yeah.
one room because the love is still there. Like it's not going anywhere. It's not going. It's still there, very strong. I don't know why we are not copying those ones, but we just used to copy the ones that are breaking up and down. That's those that will marry 24 hours, 15 minutes, and 2 seconds. They break out. Those
Is
are the
that
ones they
becoming
are
internet
copying.
marriage?
Those are the ones to me, to me, I don't know if people will agree with me on this one, because most women, some of us, well, they always say our mouth is not good, but I think most times then the men
Becoming
in our place back home, they need to step up. They need to change. If the men can change, I believe the women can change as well. We women are, like they always say, we are easily moved by what we hear, right?
Keep carrying on. I don't want to use the toilet. Sorry.
Yeah, so my kids were making so much noise. I'm sorry, guys. So I have to quickly mute so I won't ruin the life, right? So I believe if the men are still trying, they will be able. It's not only women that needs to work on their marriage. And there's this saying they will say, even in my language, they will say, woman is the house. A woman is the house. It's a woman that will build the house. So sometimes these things enter into some men's head that they do anything they feel, oh, the woman should amend it. Every broken part, any pothole in the marriage, the woman should pray, should fix it. When that is maybe when it has to be something they need to pray about, they need the woman to pray for it. If it's something they need to how will I put it? It's something they need to I don't know, like anything, the woman should always be the one to pay the sacrifice. You understand what I mean? Like they are pushing too much responsibility to the women, and sometimes again, some men just believe that it's only a woman that can pray for marriage to work. A man can work as well. A man can as well pray for the marriage to work out. Okay, the woman can as well pray. A situation whereby you see a marriage that is not working, don't just wait as a man to say, oh, the woman have to pray. You as a man, you can do something. You can pray too for the marriage to work. You understand? As a man, you can pray too for the marriage to work. You can try to, when you see your woman is going astray, misbehaving or doing some certain things, you can do things, do some abnormal things. As in, when I say abnormal, I'm sorry, like do things that you don't do on a normal day to try to change her. Maybe you have a wife that is misbehaving, that suddenly her character is a mess. Take a time, maybe go for a vacation, maybe it's a day or 2 days, just leave the house, take her, find someone to watch over the children for a day or two, take her out to a new and a different environment, a quiet place, like try to make her see difference. Not when she's coming up with some kind of behavior that is not good, then you are just, because you say you are the man, you start shouting, you start behaving somehow, escalate the whole thing. I feel this marriage thing, most times, not all cases, but most cases, the men just believe that the women should always be the one to fix whatsoever thing that is not working. And it's not good. It's not good. The men they can do something too. Try to talk to their wives, try to talk to their women, to try bring them back to their senses. You understand?
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. Marriage is not easy, oh. Like
Yeah, we have some men that really they are really trying, they are committed. Some of them will be saying, oh, they are doing like a woman, but they're also trying to just keep their home. You understand? But when some of them think of, oh, I'm a man, men don't do this, things will spoil. That's when they leave most of the work for their woman
yeah,
to do, and she gets overwhelmed, and before you know it, they start looking like their mom because there's too much to carry responsibility, thinking of the children, a lot that women are thinking of. But responsible men, they usually just also think along with their wives, discuss maybe wherever they think they might be going through, they will be able to open up. But the people of nowadays, because I call those people internet married people, they are coming online. I think wherever they need to discuss with their partner, they need to come and say it online. Online people have to be involved before action can happen. They've forgotten that wherever the online people, is it online in-law they call us. People, when people start choking mouth, that means the marriage they're already packing up, because everybody will want to say the pink is mine, the green is mine, the yellow is mine. Everybody's putting things in their different box. They are not putting things in the same box anymore. They are now separating, saying this one is mine, this one is mine, this one is mine. Then they go their own way because they are bringing everything on social media. Sophia matter that we started with, do you not see that if David actually even got married to her? So when things are beat off, is she gonna come online to start telling us, oh, how he's not been doing his responsibility? Because sometimes things go up and down. That maybe the man things are a bit on the other side, and the woman will be helping up, kind of carry the weight. That's what helping hand is all about. But how long will she be able to wait? before she comes online to let us know that the guy is not doing what she's supposed to do. Because under 3 months or 6 months now, she's demanding. Few months ago, when things were okay, we did not hear. It's just this few months. It's not 1 year. Oh, she's already creating a play is it playlist, I will call it, on social media. So, and she's enjoying it. So it's this married thing, sometimes things work. It does work for the man for a long time. The woman will enjoy it. And when things are not going as such, that they have to find another thing to make ends meet, whatever the woman has, maybe she's financially okay, or she can quickly pull up something to help the family, and they cover up. Would Sophia be able to do that? And these men as well, some of these men that they don't help, they don't see that's when they want that woman to start carrying. Or even some men, they expect, they'll be saying, you don't have savings. Do you understand? When things fall apart with them, maybe at work, they'll start asking questions like, oh, you don't have savings, as in they expect you to be their bank. So now that things are not, oh yeah, start carrying all the shoulders, you know, like do it, let me know. There was a story I watched on Daddy Free's show a few months ago. I reacted to it, and the lady said her husband didn't have was actually get trying to get into maybe a oil company, and she met with the boss, or our husband's boss, and the man demanded to have to encounter her, you know what I mean? And she agreed, and they gave her husband a good job. But few years after, the husband found their chats on her phone. One, what was that? What was that? What was the chat still doing on the woman's phone? So she now said the man is okay, and the man decided that she wants to leave. He wants to leave her, but she's trying to paint a narrative that she was the one that helped her husband. So you look at that scenario of she trying to help when things were a bit down, but at the end of the day, she offered herself without letting her husband know. When her husband knew, the husband decided to leave her and also change work. So what do we have to say to that?
That is not good. She shouldn't have done that. If she hadn't give herself to that man, I believe till tomorrow they would have still been living. They would have still be alive. Giving yourself in order for no, it's a no thing. She shouldn't
I
have
think
done
it's
that.
a lifestyle that she was tired of. I think I'll pull up the video, but
No, even if you're tired of that lifestyle, that is not an option for you because you're starting what you can't even finish. The boss can decide to, okay, meaning any day the boss called her to come over to wherever, she have to
Mhm.
submit herself to the man in order for the, obviously it's not going to be one thing. It means she has, oh no, that's a no thing.
That's what people
If
will say, that
hunger go
it's not going to
buy
be,
them, may
it's not a
hunger
one
buy
thing.
them is better than doing such thing. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Yeah, because
You
she
wa-
wants to help her husband.
no. That is it. That is going to be the result of it all. It's a pity that she didn't think about it that way. It's not. It's a no thing. No. It's a
But
no
what
thing.
if she had it done once? what is what if
Not
it doesn't
even
work?
once. Don't even try. Don't even test it. You are not supposed to even try it at all. Immediately, maybe the boss is having interest in her. She should have tell. See, and again, I don't know if one of us here, I don't know. I don't know where I saw that topic about keeping secrets. Sometimes that is the negative part of secret keeping. There are some things right from then when I was married and everything, when I got married and all, I don't keep anything. Even while I was married, after my kids, my 4 kids, we still talk about some certain things that has happened in the past for a reason. We don't just sit and start talking for no reason. Maybe something will lead to that. We just talk about our past. So he knows about my past, the people I've dated before, and his own. Sometimes I make joke out of one thing he told me some time ago.
Mhm.
I will just sit down sometimes. Maybe I want to laugh. I will just say that word. We just start laughing. It's his past, though. It happened to
Yeah,
him. I
I know.
wasn't there. You understand? So I think we should, this habit of keeping secrets, it makes, if it make people to fall into some trouble, some mess. So are you keeping secret for? You're married now, so there's nothing there. When the man was asking her out or telling her those stuff, she's supposed to tell her husband. That would have made the
Exactly.
man to just immediately just fling the file or the application form or whatever,
You
fling
won't
it.
even go there again forever for
You
because
understand?
that man, the boss, because after like a month or two that he has started, if he still want to have an encounter with the woman, the wife again, and she's saying no, that oh, you only said it once, and she says she doesn't want to do, he can decide to eliminate the husband. You understand?
Hmm.
So that she can have the woman to herself.
Of
So
course, of
that's why
course.
most of them, once they hear, they don't even want to work with you. They don't want anything, because they know their life is not safe around you. You could do anything. You could be They can be possessed, or anything can push them to do on the undo what they don't even expect them to do. So there's no point for them hanging around.
I know life can be so hard sometimes, I understand, but there are some things we shouldn't give room for. Like that one now, no. No, I'm not in support of that because of a job. No. Other job will come. God will not allow them to buy, like they will still be living. That's the truth. They will still be alive.
Mm.
Shebi, did you people watch one video that this guy, what's this guy's name? That always go and narrate people's story, people that need help. Something Odo, Abi, I don't know what they call that guy.
We do, yeah. I think I used to watch it.
Yeah, I watched one of his video where he interviewed one family. My sister, you needed to have seen this family. They don't have, see where they are living. No food. See okra soup, my sister. I don't even think there is oil there. It's water. Like using eba to eat water. That eba self, no oil in the gari. All the children, they all have kwachoko, and the senior one is even fighting for one big. You just cut the eba like this and he's putting it in his mouth direct, like, oh Jesus, oh God. If you see that video, I was so touched. You understand? Those are people, they are still, they are still managing. The girl that he first interviewed was among the family. If it's some other girls would have just decided to go and be doing, standing on the junction and be doing night runs. You understand what I mean? But she didn't do that. She didn't do it. And I was so happy at the end of the video that this Omega Power Ministry, they gave them support. Say that he was going to send the girl abroad, overseas to go study, and he asked her what she wants to become in life and all of that. And he gave them a new place. The place, oh Jesus, those are people like, I know we all, our level of patience in life are different. Some people are not patient enough. When some certain things happen, they just like, I beg, let me do it for us to stop this suffering. You understand? She shouldn't have, that lady shouldn't have gone that way, like using herself as a collateral. What will I call it now? As a sacrifice. Mhm.
Oh my God, I've been talking. I forgot that I muted
Yeah.
myself. Thank you. So let's quickly talk about this YouTuber challenges, so that are you facing any challenges? Of recent, I noticed that when I open my YouTube, I just start seeing some videos or people that I'm not subscribed to. You understand? And I don't know then, of recent. So like today, I had to click on not interested to about three of them. I don't know them. I have a lot of people that I'm subscribed to that watch their videos. You understand? So I don't need another new one to start coming. I know it's they will say it's YouTube is recommending it, but I don't usually now see my usual people anymore. I had to go to search button and type their YouTube handle to kind of see if they've updated their or posted a new video or they are live. Even I don't know if entertainment is still online. I had to do that before I saw that. Oh, she's been online for a while. And I was cooking. I said, okay, let me quickly say something before I round up and come to my life. So, are you facing the same challenges as well? I'm also facing the challenges of the money would show tomorrow. Yet, I one day will be £17. Before you know, it's dropped to £5 to £7 to it's fluctuating. Does anyone have any idea of this? What are the Facebook challenges that you're facing?
I know definitely people will have something to say, but just before someone come up here, or yeah, I just want to quickly say, contribute to that you see some videos that are popping up. If you look at your channel where the bell is, you will see the people that you've subscribed to, that you turn their bell on. It's going to show
Yeah.
you definitely that you show red on it, like some people have posted. So you go there, and if you go on the bottom side, you see subscription. I be subscribe. I don't know what is showing at the bottom.
I see that
You
was
click there, so you'll be able to see the ones that have posted new ones. Like all the people, they will just be lined up on one side. And for that one, you said videos are popping. Please, my sister, if you have time, oh, I will beg you to watch, because I feel maybe that is how they are also sending our own video to other people that are not yet subscribed to us. Okay, I feel we should maybe it's YouTube that just, yeah, like you rightly said, that someone suggested it, that maybe it's YouTube that is suggesting it for us. I believe maybe that is how they're also sharing us out. I don't know, but
Yeah,
if
I
you
like
have
your
the
point there. I like you. Sorry, I like your point there because initially I thought, oh, maybe the same way our video is being posted the other way, maybe they just reshuffle it. You understand? So I watch about two or three, but it's now coming on that I don't see any people that I know anymore. Do you understand? I had to go and type their name to see that have them been removed from my. You understand? Like I
Mm,
see that okay, I'm still so I actually try with yours first to know that maybe I've just been removed. Then I try Amy. I tried so many people to see that okay, I'm still there. So why am I seeing other people's this time? Just or so today I just said, you know what, not interested because they will. It's like they are taking my attention away from what
you
those
want to
in
do,
their
yeah, the
circle. Yeah.
people, yeah.
But the fact that we should actually also watch their videos, at least if they are getting us, it could be the same thing they are having so that they too will be able to watch our video. I do understand.
Yeah, people should please come up with it. Please watch out for watch your screen in case anyone is trying to join. I don't know. So you
Oh,
can know on time. You understand?
no one
So
is.
that's it. But I experienced something. I think one time, and this morning, before you started, I was in someone's live stream. So when I got the notification, I clicked on it. It showed me that she was live in another way. Oh, I made a mistake. I supposed to have taken a screenshot, because I told her that I which I can send her a picture. I would have taken the screenshot of that to send to her to see what I'm seeing. So it was showing her that she's live. At the top is just showing her channel, and it's showing the live, written live, and it's red. And there's no place for me to like her live, all those like and all the, there is nothing like that. I tried, I left the life, I went in again, and I sent her a message that this is what I'm seeing here. I'm finding it difficult to like your life. I can't even find the like part, like or thumbs up or thumbs down. All those parts was not even part of the life. You understand? So later on, I saw someone else came in, and the person was able to like, and the person said like done. I'm like, whoa, it means maybe I don't know, it's from my end or something. I don't get it. So I have to go get my laptop. I logged in through my laptop, and
Mm,
I when I used my laptop, all those things came out. That was when I was able to give the live a thumbs up. So I told her that, oh, I've seen it on my laptop, but with my phones, I wasn't seeing anything like that. But yours now is not like that. Like yours, I used my phone, and I'm still using my phone right now. I can see that if I want to make a thumbs up, thumbs down, live chats, share, report, whatever thing, everything is showing. You understand? But this is the second time of this happening to me on that lady's channel. And I told her the other time, I think I told her to, I don't know why it's happening. And once it shows like that, when I slide it upward, I will see another person's life. Like it just keep as I'm sliding it, it's just taking me to everyone, like people I don't know from all over the world that are live. I just slide and I'm seeing people, different channels that are live, different channel, different channel. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't even have an answer to that, honestly.
Yeah, Musisi is asking, he said which gadgets are you using? I answered yesterday, I think I was at work, so I used my phone, then later I used my iPad. When I got home today, I still noticed the same thing. So it's like it's been happening for the past like 3 days. But today I decided to click on not interested on two of them. I think two or three of them that I did on it. I just click on not interested because they are all this gist of you a doche daddy the father don't send that out. This one, you know those nonsense thumbnail that people they will just put I don't know how to explain it, a false narrative just for people to click on it, but I'm not interested, so I just click on like I'm not interested. I didn't watch those ones. I've actually had to watch two, thinking okay maybe it's just that YouTube is sending it to, but it's now coming more like right now that you're talking. I saw another two that I don't know them, but I don't know. So yeah, I've tried it on my laptop. Like, let me respond to Musisi. I've tried it on my phone, on my iPad. He said, which gadget are you using? And he said, YouTube update those. Okay, does it update? You mean those people that we're just seeing their video on our timeline? I don't get, because I think it's Musisi knows more about YouTube in case you don't know True Life. So that's what I'm
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, it's my boss.
But
You're on YouTube.
how
Yeah.
do we? And we can't follow him or anything, right? Because he
You
said it's
can
not.
you can subscribe to him. He has a channel. I think he has two.
Well, I thought he said he's not a content creator. Like he's not.
D Love is not a content creator. You see D Love 3000. She's a
Oh, D
woman.
Love.
Yeah.
Let
So
me.
Moses
Let me.
is coming to explain to us. So
Okay.
that's my
Now,
boss. So he knows more
let,
about YouTube things, so he can kind of tell us.
let me start with her. About you not seeing the like button and the thumb down. YouTube updated the gadget when you're using your phone. Before you could click on live, like on chat, then you would display the chat. But now these days, instead of showing the chat, there is a word live. When you click there, you just see option of comment. When you tap in comment, that's when the chat is displayed. It has the word in it comment, but when you tap into it, it displays chat, the real chat for the live stream. Now, those also the likes and on, they are pushed down. They are always available. Maybe you just didn't take time to look for them. And also like or sharing the live stream using your phone is also available. But just because of their new update, now the outlook on the phone has slightly changed. You get used to it. Now, back to your point. What was the exact question, Golex? Why can't
Yeah,
I hear you?
I just gave Musisi a follow now. I've seen it. Oh, he's actually our boss. So
Yeah, that's what I mean. That is my boss. So
he's actually our boss. So
Moses
I'm
is
not.
Moses is my boss.
I'm
So
not
the
a boss at
question
all.
is
Oh, what was your question earlier?
so the question I ask is I said oh Yeah, why am I
You talk,
seeing other people's video, not the people that I subscribe to? Because once you open once you go into YouTube on your phone or your iPad or wherever, you should see your followers, people that you subscribe to. You will see their videos and all that. But I now see some names and people that I don't know, and it's bringing up their videos. So it's been going on for about 3 days now. That's why I'm asking that. Is there
okay, okay. Now, uh, I won't explain more of the algorithm, but I will explain in a layman's language so that at least you can get it and everyone who is watching us. When you open up, when you maybe you are subscribed to Musisi. Yesterday I subscribed to your channel, by the way, it was my first time. I thought before that I had subscribed. As yesterday I was trying to check because you talked about your live stream on Saturday, then I'm not seeing her name. Then when I tried to check, I did not subscribe before, but that's not the stuff. Now, when you subscribe to someone, for example, Golit, or my sister up here, when you subscribe to her channel, even other things she has been watching or the people whom she follows, they will try to pull them close to you. And they'll ask, okay, for the case of YouTube, they don't ask, but they bring them, okay, to see whether you may
you'll be
be
interested?
you're interested in that content she's following.
Okay.
Now, with TikTok, they always pose the question, you may know these people because you're following someone that
You know,
person is also
yeah.
a person to those people. That's how it brings it in. I heard you trying to say that they have subscribed to and they don't pop out on my phone. And well, she explained to you, if I want your house to be popped into my house, to see my gadget to my phone, then I have then I have to turn on the notification bell so that I can be able to get the notification of your exact channel or your content, whatever you have posted. But when I just click subscribe without really turning on the notification bell, then I will not really always get your live stream at a faster rate. For example, you have gone on live, then it pops up. It will not always happen. It will happen when I have gone to the people who I subscribed in that option, either the phone or the laptop, then I'll be seeing the list of people who are live and I subscribe to them. But when you turn on the notification bell, it pops out. Then about the thumbnail, you are complaining about that people always, those who have fake thumbnails, someone showing that a snake is swallowing the
The
elephant
snake
and so
want to
on.
shop the money.
Yeah, just
Yes.
looking.
That is that is like that's like advert. People making their accounts popular,
That's
and
misconception.
yes, and it
Sorry.
comes to you. It comes to you because you must see who follows you or whom you followed the day before. He watched it. He clicked it or he clicked on it maybe accidentally, and then maybe I watched out of the 5 minutes. I just watched seconds. I thought this. Now it will also be shared to you. Even you see, YouTube goes poses a question. I slightly popped into your video. I just watched maybe 2 minutes. Then the following day, it poses a question for you below. How was this content rated? How was this content rated? Was it good? Was it political? Was it entertaining? Like that. Yet in actual sense, you had no interest in it at all. You understand? Now, algorithm always runs according to your interest. And another thing also, we always tag. You can tag. Maybe you're writing maybe like now that are talking today about family. Then in your tags you add the family, you add more other tags in it. They will bring you content that is related to your family. The moment I watch your video, when you have tags about family, they will bring me more other information, maybe this artist plus the wife and so on. Though I was just interested in only the live stream of today. You understand?
Yeah, I get that.
Uh,
Thank you. What about the fund, the revenue? one day today you might see 17 pounds. I keep saying that 17 pounds because it has happened to me a couple of times that whenever I see 17 pounds, I'll like, we will soon go. And if I check it like 3 or 4 days later, I would suddenly drop to
Okay,
maybe why are we
okay.
having that? And the
I've
worst
even
thing
Now,
is
seen the one that drop under maybe yesterday
the,
was 11 cents and today is 3 cents. But the
okay.
other normal amount will still be there, but the cent will reduce.
My first question to you is, which gadget do you use always when you are viewing your revenue?
I
oh
use my phone.
most times I use my phone.
Oh, that's why you always view a
I
wrong
use
thing.
my phone, the studio, the studio
Okay.
app.
Yes, yes. That's why you view a wrong thing. When you use your laptop, you will see the actual money. The actual money is okay. The actual revenue is always under. Let me open up here. This computer very fast. Take you through that. When you open up the phone they are giving you analytics. They show you the estimated revenue. That's why the other day you find like £4, and the other day you find £3, or you find £20, because that is estimated. The estimated is totally different from the real revenue. Real revenue, you have to go to analytics. If you're using your laptop, you go to analytics. Then when you click on analytics, then you click on the option revenue. After clicking on revenue, scroll down below the graph. You will
I'm
be
doing
able
that
to.
now.
Oh, okay. Okay, now let me not drive you very fast. Let's go step by step. If you have the gadget right now, the laptop or the desktop, whatever you
Yeah, I
have,
have my I'm using my laptop right now. Yeah, I saw
yes,
where it
go.
says estimated revenue.
Yeah, you know what that.
Um,
Go where there is analytics.
Go
Analytics.
to channel analytics. Yeah.
Yes. Are you there? Then you are there. Excuse me. You'll be able to see on top overview, content, audience, revenue, research. We are interested in revenue. Click in revenue. If it's possible, I can even. I don't know. That I can flip my phone here.
Yeah.
It's already stick on one side. I would have flipped my camera to show you on this computer. Are you there?
Yeah, I can see. I could see each revenue, each video bring kind of get, is it get or watch?
I'm interested to see where there is a title like this. How much you're earning? That's the title you should go on. That title is below the graph. Below
Yeah.
the graph, yes. You scroll down, you'll be able to see months.
Okay,
June,
how much
May,
you're
April.
earning? I've seen how much you're earning January, February, March, April, May,
Uh-huh.
June. Yeah.
Now
Uh,
that yes.
Please, sorry to, okay, finish up. I have a question.
Okay. Now that amount you're seeing on that month, today you may be able to see 15 or £2. Tomorrow you will be able to see maybe £3. In case you have added something, maybe someone has super chatted you something, then you'll be able to see that increment. That increment always it's done in 2 days. Like in 2 days. For example, what they have started it today, it will be updated tomorrow or after tomorrow, because that's why you already see on the graph there are shades. My dear, I always want to show when I want to explain when I'm presenting this. Let me try to do this for you.
Okay.
Because I'm going to share my screen. I'm okay to show my money that I earn. I have no problem with it.
It's okay. Can you I don't know. Would you be able
Allow
to
me,
share okay.
yeah, it's there.
Okay. What do I do? I click add to stream
You
or
click, yeah, click into the screen, add the screen, click into it.
oh, I wanted to ask, can you do it from here? Okay.
Now that is it. Now, when you click on channel analytics, let me now repeat myself. When you click on channel analytics, it will show you these things on top here, overview content, but our interest is here, under revenue, okay? Our interest is there. Then you will scroll down here, they'll tell you how much
Yeah.
you're earning here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the actual money. This is the actual money you're earning. Now, of June, so far, I have 15.1, 15 and 11 cents. That's what I have so far in this June. If at all maybe I had received any cent today, this cent will be updated after 2 days. The cents I received yesterday, I know that you are following me yesterday. The cents I received yesterday, they're not yet updated yet here. That's why you see, yeah, that's why you see this extension here up here. Do you see where my cursor is?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you see those dashes?
yeah.
They now 15 is stopped here. 15 is stopped here at the beginning. That's the amount so far where it stopped. Now they are going to make the calculations of the money or the revenue I received yesterday, and you see this will change. The graph has to increase because I received like $12. When they remove their revenue of 30%, then I will remain like with $9, which will be above these $7.5. That will be probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm expecting to be with $24 here, down here of June. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't look at this. Let me go now back. The phone, let me go now to the dashboard. Our phones already show us this. Our phones already show us this. That's why you're seeing it increases, it reduces. Today it is in £5, the other day it is in £3, because you're looking at estimated revenue. Estimated revenue, that is where you already see that real revenue is always under analytics. Then you go to revenue, then you scroll down gently, then you go to June, then you'll be able to see the amount you're receiving. Now, your question. She has a question.
Yeah. Okay. This thing you're trying to explain now, is it different from when you go to your AdSense account to check? Because sometimes I use my AdSense account, but I still use my phone.
Now, with the AdSense account, yes, so entertainment, we have entered the master class. No, it's not the master class. I can really explain even to someone who's beginning YouTube. Now, when it comes to AdSense account does not help you to analyze your amount you're receiving from YT. YT is the actual money you're receiving every day or daily. You understand? But Google AdSense, it shows you monthly when it has been transferred from YouTube to now to Google. YouTube uses Google as let me try to say like when we used to do a secondary person, someone who's someone, for example, you have a business and you use a middleman. Google is acting as a middleman, okay? YouTube is not paid directly to its clients. YouTube is using as Google to act as the middleman between its clients and the outside world.
Okay.
Yes. Now, Google to receive your analytics, Google receives your analytics at the end of the month. If at all the end of the month you have earned maybe £5 or £10, then Google will give you those analytics. But YouTube is counting day by day, day by day. But however much it's counting day by day, it's not using the dashboard, it's using the analytics part. That's why you see overview, content, audience, revenue, and research. And research, okay. And also this other option is overview, content, audience, and research are also helpful, especially to the vloggers or YouTubers who are doing it every day, frequently, every after 2 hours. Research was added there recently because some of the YouTubers were failing to know what the viewers are interested in, the viewers who follow us. Now it comes back to you, Golix, about what you are saying. See the teacher, thank you. What we are talking about earlier, that what really makes YouTube to send me things that I'm not interested in. Now, YouTube added for us that option in research because we were failing to know what Ifichi, what Musisi is interested in. But because I'm your follower, I'm viewing you day by day, they will show you what most of your viewers they always visit, they always search about. That's why they added this option research. Research helps us to know our own viewers, what they are interested in. That's why below here under research, we have search across YouTube, that is general, then your viewers research. This second option here, what my viewers are searching about.
Let me go
According to yes, according to my viewers are searching about cameras and how to reset cameras. These are two topics they are interested in. Implying if at all I need more research to make more videos upload on my channel, I need to search more about cameras, then I make more videos about that. Do you understand? Yes.
It seems my
And
head is even so full.
I know. But let me just concentrate more on revenue where you have interest. The rest we can ignore for a start. Yes, and I'm a keen student. Okay, Vichy. Let's just go on more on what you are interested in. That was revenue, my dear. Any other questions about revenue? Because I think now I'm clearing the hair about yours on your side.
Yeah, it's just the amount that keep changing. Then I wanted to ask, do they move the money monthly to somewhere else? How come like every month? I don't know. I don't know if
Oh,
you
okay.
don't even know.
Okay. Let me answer that. It's okay now. I just pick the keyword, then I can explain, and I think you may get what the exact answer. I'm sorry, my baby was crying. It's okay, my dear. First, care about the baby. Every month on 10th, today. Every month on 10th, every 10th, every month. Okay. YouTube transfers the money from your account of last month to your Google AdSense. Did you create a Google AdSense? Yes.
Yes, I did. But ever since I created, when they send the when they send the code or the letter home that I I haven't gone there again.
Now that's where your money is. Okay. Now let me explain everything, because now I think you're worried. Where is my money is being sent? Whether you have earned £1 like this, okay, or cents, whether you have earned less than £1, they will transfer it to your Google AdSense. Even though you keep on earning £1 till the 12 months, and whereby by the end of the year you have earned £12. All those £12 will be in your Google AdSense. Whether it takes you 25 years to generate up to £75, that's when Google AdSense will transfer your amount to your bank account that you provided. If it's still less than £75, they will never transfer that money. It will always be there. Even though you pass away, the money will be there. Even though you quit YouTube, the money will still stay there. They will never transfer that money. The money will stay in the channel. Google will never take away your money, nor you will never pick that money from there till when it is £75. If at all you're a hard-working YouTuber and every month you're earning £75 and above, every month they will wire that money to your account. Every month, YouTube will transfer the money to Google AdSense. Then in Google AdSense will run and go through your details to see that you provided your bank details or your transfer media, wire money transfer media you provided. Then they will always wire that money to your wish. No way, money fish. This is the season for fires. This is really good up with white. Well done. Thank you. That is it.
We're blessed.
th- there is a moment where people used to ask me, back days when I used to teach people, leave out this element which I always now do. Some used to say, but me, I'm working, and money for white. Okay, that was a question from Ifichi. She was like, see, that money from white, I want it with a separate account. Since I always work, I'm not more interested in picking the money in there. I can leave it for some time. If you want to keep money for white there without using it for anything or to join it with your usual business, you can just remove the bank details. You go to Google AdSense, you remove the bank details. Then money can keep on accumulating the way you want. Then when you're bad off and you feel like I have nowhere to pick money, it's only where I can get money. Then you just come back to Google AdSense, add back your bank details, then they will wire the money in the next 3 days.
But sorry, I can't remember them asking me for my bank details though. I only put on the code they sent, and that was it.
They will ask for your bank details on condition that
When
you
it's
have
ready,
£75. Yes.
when it gets to that threshold.
Yes.
Okay.
The button right now, it is inactive. But I believe it's not even £75. It's supposed to be £7. 7. For your case, it's 7. With those who are using dollars, it's supposed to be 10. 10. Then with the minute when it accumulates that amount, the button is active. Not to transfer, but active to add the bank details. Let me also open up my, should I? Okay, let me do so. Let me open up my Google AdSense account. Hey, I wasn't paid last month, okay? Okay, let me share again the Google AdSense account. Exactly, we are Nigeria now. I keep telling my kids they will run miles if they spot lizard. What's that? Google AdSense. Here we go. You can add that on the screen. Add that on the screen. Now, let's now go. Let me go there and I explain when I'm there. Let me go to payments. That's where it is. Then payment information. You see this here? Before it was like this. Then I've expanded this option. Now I'm going to payment information. Okay. It's loading. All right. Welcome to my world. Let me expand this for you. Now, when you're less than £7, those who are in Europe, those who are in Asia, Africa, and the US, they are using those who are in Africa and the US, they are using £10. Those who are in Hong Kong, £10. Yes. Now, when you're above £7, when you're above £7, this option here you see right now here, this option here, this one here, manage the payment method here. Go back. Go back. This option you're seeing down here, how you get paid. This option here, they'll put for you a button called the add payment. Do you see that side, my dear friends? This side here,
Yeah.
where you see my name here. Instead of seeing wire transfer bank account, there will be option add payment method.
Okay.
On condition that up here you have above £70.
Okay.
You may be like, and you already have 100 and above, or you have £75. Yes, when you have it, automatically this button will be activated for you. And when they activated for you, this button, now let me go in, let me click and go to the next page. You will see such an option, add payment method. When you click on it, add payment method, I already have one here, but let me click and I show you that. When I click there, add payment method, they will show me these two options. Add a payment method through wire transfer or add a new check payment method. There are those people who would like their money to be transferred by mailing, like those
Yeah.
boxes. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are those who like it as cash. That is, they say it takes 2 weeks. There are those who like other money, other transfers. Okay, those options are available. That's the second option where you're seeing add a new check details. When I click on, hopefully I'm not driving you very fast. Golix.
No, no, you're okay.
Okay. And the viewers have a hope I'm not driving you very fast. Then after that, on this option, you click, you check the box, the circle. You check the circle, then they will show you these following details below. They will instruct you and they will say to receive payout by wire transfer, contact your bank for exchange rates and fees. Bank account must be located in Uganda and in US dollar currency because that's what I selected. For your case, it will be pounds. Okay. Then here they will ask the beneficiary's ID. I will say Musisi Kizito. Musisi Kizito. Musisi Heavy. Musisi Kizito. Then they will ask for my bank name on my bank account. Then that is Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank. That's my bank. Then they will ask the name, the bank name. Okay, sorry. This is they ask the name on the beneficiary. It is Musikizito. The first option is the first box is optional. That's why you have it in the bracket. Optional. You may fill it or you leave it. Yes. Then I'll say Musikizito. Then my bank name is Stanbic Bank. Then Swift code. Then this is the one where they were instructing you to ask your bank in case you don't know. You may go and ask your bank what is our Swift code. They will give you. It is free, even though you just give them a call.
Yeah.
Yes, they will give it to you. They will just read it for you, and then you can type it there. Swift code helps you to exchange money from Google now to your real currency you're interested in. That's why they need a Swift code. Okay, now we proceed. Shift code you put in the Stanbic Bank. That is my shift code for Stanbic Bank. Then bank account. I will not show my bank account in the live stream.
Yeah, of course,
I will not. Yes. You type in your bank account number. You retype it again the second time. Then after, you can leave out this box without checking it because they will ask certain primary payment method. But you can leave that. You can leave that optional. Then lastly, you click on save. The moment you do that, and you have 75 pounds and above, now, you say the first date was 20th of every month, then the second date is 21st. Every 21st, when you have 75 pounds and above, your money is wired.
Okay.
Every 21st of every month. For example, if at all I had $100 because you said it was 98 point something, now they can't wear that. That will stay there. But if I had $100, then on 21st of this month, that money will be wired to my account. If at all I had that. But since I don't have 100 and above, I'm not going to be paid this month. I'm going to wait even I will have $100 and above. Now, let me cancel that because I'm not generating a new payment. I already have one. Cancel. For that case, that's how it is. Okay.
Yeah.
How will you see that, Madam Osa, who is watching us out there? You go to payment information, and that is under payments. When you click on it, it will expand. It will show you payment information. When you click on it, on your right hand side, you will see an option of how I'm just cruising through how you get paid. Then you will see a button below, add payment method. In this option, you click into it, then it will present for you the boxes you have seen earlier, and you just fill it in. Then you'll be able to enjoy your monthly payments. Yeah. Any question?
Not again. I would I'll take this in, kind of a work on it as well. If there's any other question, then I'll ask in maybe when I come
Ye-
to the live or
Uh,
whatever. But I really
yeah.
appreciate your time.
Now,
You really
now
explained it well to
now
me.
I'm still here. Now the issue is now the real. By the way, now you see, do you see that 98 point 98 point those 42 cents?
Yeah,
They have to deduct also the tax for US. They have to deduct it off from that money. The money, because now also you should know that those in UK, for your case, you have a different tax deduction. You have is it why it is hard work. Well done to all your tutors. Thank you. Now, US has to deduct money to each dollar. Leave out my currency of super chatted. Mine you won't deduct anything, but each dollar you get from US, they deduct a percentage, okay, but they don't deduct at the end. You should take note of that too. You should not really say i had I had this amount of pounds, then I have received this amount of pounds. What has really happened? Yes, just
yeah,
any pound that is coming from US, they will take tax out of it. Okay, apart from only citizens from USA, they're the only people whom they don't deduct their amount of money from YouTube that they have received. But those outside the US, they deduct any dollar that comes from USA. That was introduced last year. It wasn't there before. Before you could enjoy all that, I could enjoy now all that amount without deducting, but they introduced it because the reason they gave out was there was a lot of amount of dollars that we are getting out of US, and the US government was not earning anything out of it. Now they introduced it. What about RPM? That is a
yeah.
click per mile. No, the other one is click per mile. Okay, now RPM and RPM, please talk about that. Now RPM, let me talk about two, because now we cannot always just only consider only one. There is CPM and RPM. There is click per mile. Also, there is this RPM, revenue per mile. Okay. Now revenue per mile. That's what I've been talking about. The revenue per mile. That now RPM, click per mile. My sister, true that. When I send 3,000, how much did I send? 3,000, 2, and even if that was now due to 5,000 shillings, okay. The value 4,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings, 4,000 shillings. It is £1. You understand?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I
4,000
remember it was showing me another currency which I don't understand. Okay.
Yes, it is UDX. That's Ugandan shillings. Now,
Okay.
4,000 Ugandan shillings is £1.
Okay.
If at all someone also in Europe, okay, super chat goes to the sticker, the same sticker I sent to Golix, and they send it to her, it will be worth a different amount. Okay, it may be maybe 1.2 cents
Like the
pounds.
one True Life did that she's in another country, yeah? So they use
Yes.
different currency.
Yes, we are using different kinds, but I'm coming to RPM. I want to explain to her RPM. We have both the same super chat. Maybe a peer, maybe a thumb. That's what I sent, a thumb. Exactly. Meat could be 3,000 or 4,000 shillings, which is just £1. You buy the exact peer, but when in your country it is worth 1.2 pounds. You understand? Now that is click per mile. That's the RPM. Sorry, that's the RPM you're asking. Now the revenue is varying because of the country where we are. Mine it is being charged £1. In your country, it's being charged 1.2. Okay. Now RPM is going to be helpful to us or to you out there that in case very many people in Europe or wherever they are in Europe who are using pounds, they give very many peers to her, or super chats of peer to her. Her RPM is going to be high because of the country they're coming from. If at all the same people who are when they're in Uganda, they buy a peer which is £1, implying for those who are coming in Uganda, 5 people have given her £5. But the same 5 people who are in Europe who are giving her pounds, and their 5, she may end up earning £8 because it was 1.2 cents. 1.2 cents. Now time was 5, it could be 5 plus the other pounds, implies would be like £6. You understand? That is RPM, revenue per mile. Are we at the same page, my dear friend? True Life. That is it. Now,
revenue per mile. Okay.
Revenue per mile. Okay, mile like where it's whatever country it's coming from.
Yeah.
When we come to dollars, Canadian dollar and Australian dollar, it is more higher than other dollars. Like it's more higher than Hong Kong dollar. Okay, all of them are dollars. But the RPM click per mile from wherever they are, it's better stuff. Implying someone who's giving you $1 from Australia and maybe from Canada, it could be better than someone who's giving you $1 from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
That is RPM. Now, I don't know if I should talk about CPM, that is click per mile. CPM, which is click per mile, though it could be too hard for some people to take in, but let me try to be slow while explaining. Click per mile, our viewers now, that's now our viewers where they come in. The viewers who are watching us. When someone comes in and they don't skip that commercial, which we call ads and so on, and they say, okay, let me wait for it. Okay. Now, ads do differ. That's where click per mile comes in. Ads do differ.
Yeah.
In Uganda here,
okay.
Yes. In Uganda here, someone may be selling dairy, or in Nigeria, someone may be selling dairy, and they decide to make an advert on YouTube. Someone in Nigeria, they will not really put 5 million in selling jelly, yet maybe that jelly could be costing 2 nairas. You understand?
Mm.
Someone may just put maybe 50,000 naira. You understand? When they are selling jelly or umbrellas, a company umbrella, okay, when they want to announce that, when you compare with someone who is in Canada or DC or New York or Australia, someone is going the same advert running at the same time. These two people, all these two viewers, one from Canada, another from Africa, they are coming at the same time. They are finding adverts, but the adverts that are going to show them specifically are for their country. Okay, you understand?
Yeah.
Those more in their countries, related to their country. Now, those in Canada, or that person who is watching you from Canada, he or she is going to find either a mortgage or selling cars. And somebody who's selling a mortgage or a house, a big house, it may be $1 million or $2 million. Implying when YouTube starts to reduce that money to different life, and they are receiving that same advert, they may say this advert, whoever who is not going to skip that advert, they may give him $1. Okay. In Nigeria, they are giving 50 nairas, but they also split them to different YouTubers, and in that they have 0.001 cents because this person, the advertiser, hopefully you can listen. I'm seeing I've paused. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes,
Now
yes, I can hear you.
this yes, this person who is selling umbrellas all during in Africa, this person is targeting maybe 50,000 people as environment, and he has given in 50 nairas, 50,000 nairas. YouTube is going to sprint that money through those number of people, implying that's why you end up having 1,000 viewers when they have earned only $1 or 0.01 cent. And that's why YouTube is saying that you to have 1,000 viewers, it will help you get $1 because of the place where we are. Okay, if I thought I was explaining to this back to the people back days that you may have 100 people from US or from Australia where they have currency that has more stuff or pound, which is more higher than other countries in terms of rates. Yes, you may have 100 of them watching your ads, and they can earn you 20 or 30, and then you have 1,000 viewers from Africa. None of them has skipped your ads, and you end up earning $5 or $4 or $3 because of the adverts in that country where they are. You understand?
Okay. So
Yes.
the advert is from where the advert come from. It's not the really region that I am in.
No. Now, Mrs. watching you from Uganda. They will give me adverts for this country. They may give me maybe MTN advertising. That's providing internet. They may show me Jumia. They may show me such things. They may show me DSTV. I very much DSTV is worldwide, but they may show me DSTV rates in Uganda. Maybe DSTV has a new pack like that. According to my country. Then here comes the Fiji, who is in London or UK. Fiji will also have the country adverts. Okay, you may find yourself coming someone's live stream and you find an advert which is a movie.
Yeah.
Yes, which is for 1 hour.
Long one, yeah. Overall, I think I've complained about it before.
For 1 hour. You may go to another country when an advert is just a bumper, which is not skippable. It's just on one side of the video, and ask how did this come up on this live stream? But it is there because of the nature of the place where this person is. And also, advertisers always be specific. They may say me, I just want only vloggers who have 100 subscribers and above. That's where my advert should be running, and then they pay. Then the algorithm of YouTube will be looking only for those YouTubers with such numbers. Now, that's why I was telling last time in Fichi's live stream, because she asked a question, why how do you YouTubers, how do you always benefit by subscribers, by viewers, by what? Then I was frankly open to her. I was telling her, no, we earn either by membership or by super chats.
Yeah.
Because you are and this sometimes by viewers. But you can't expect now, for example, in our live stream today, which had maximally 9 viewers, that indeed you will earn some good money out of viewers. In case every month, every day, you're receiving 9 throughout. Now, you're better than Musisi, or you're better than someone when you do live stream and someone gives you $20, then someone gives you $50, 50 pounds, even they do it once. Implying you just remain with only £25 to earn your monthly payment. Only 25. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. Other than having the 10 or the 20 the 30 viewers, for example, if we have 30 people who are watching us here, and all of them have skipped the ads, and none of them are super chatted, and none of them has joined your membership. Now your earnings could be less, even though me I'm viewed by 2 people, and those 2 people at least every week maybe they give me £2 or £5. I'm better than you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it depends on the content we are giving them out,
Yeah, I
or
get
how
it.
we have really, yes, and how we have really tried to prepare them. Huge hard work, not for the faint-hearted. If I am not getting huge support, I won't be able to manage one channel, never mind two. YouTube is a lot of work. Yes, Mommy Fish, I can understand. It sounds like hard work. Yes, sometimes it is. Honestly, if not that I love what I do and meeting all your lovely people, I would have stopped since. That is true. What is the difference between RPM and CPM? I have explained to that. I've explained to you that true love. What about I have explained that also RPM? What else? What else? Thanks, Mama. Any other question?
Yeah, can I quickly answer this question? I don't know if anyone want to ask a question before we close for the day. You know, when you want to upload the video and it's asking you, you know, when you want to do the monetization, can I quickly let me reduce the screen so that you can see
No,
what I'm.
let me quit it. Let me quit the screen. No, let me quit it. Let me remove it. It's okay. We are here.
Okay, I don't know if you can see. You know, oh,
No, it's okay. It will focus. It will focus. Just give it time. No, no, no. You leave it there. Leave it there. It will focus. It will focus finally. Oh, you have a green screen. You have to hold it like this. You have to hold the phone like this to create some darkness. Yes, that is it.
wow. You see, we're learning.
Again. Flip it. Flip it. Flip. Before I could see. But when you ask, I can do it. I can take in your question. You ask.
Yeah, you see these days. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen them. Yes.
Yeah. Which one should we click on? Because you know, it will say types of ads. When you click on monetization, then it says types of ad. You skippable ad,
skippable, non-skippable, bumper, and now it's like this. If you want all ads to flop onto your upload or your premiere, you check all. Check all.
What should we do exactly? Which one is preferable? Because if we check all, it's going to send client. I said clients, like as if I'm at work. It's going to send
We can call them viewers or clients.
Yeah, viewers
it's
away.
Okay. No, it's not going to send away viewers. It's not going to send away viewers. Let me try to clarify this for you. You not stop any viewer at all to either to watch your ad when they don't want to support you. If someone came to your channel and they specifically need something from your video and they are not interested to support you financially, they will skip it. Okay. Someone who wants to support you financially, he or she, when the ad is 10 minutes, they'll leave it on.
That's what I usually do. I will wait. Sometimes the video would have
yes,
finished. I'll
leave
say,
it
I'm
on.
not yet in. I just keep cooking or doing something else because it's my own way of supporting. But I just feel it made people skip some, you know, maybe people skip my and just go to the business.
Yes, that is it. Now, when you feel like you want to put ads, you don't partition them because partitioning is one which is really embarrassing to the viewers. Like maybe after 1 minute, you cut and put an advert. After 1 minute, you cut. When you do that, the viewers always feel fed up when they were watching a video after something, then it stops in. But what you do, you just check and save and leave, so that it's YouTube now algorithm to insert them for you in.
That's the one I have on. I just thought I should check. Like I have skippable video and I have not skippable, and I'm wondering should I take anyone out? But I don't set an ad. You know, it's YouTube that does send their
exactly,
ad.
Exactly. Don't set really ads in short videos and you try to point even the person who is interested to really watch your content
Go
will
away.
get fed up. Yes, to pull out
Yeah.
and then go to another person. Or that person always putting more ads. Let me try to go to another channel. You just mark, bump, and so on. Then YouTube automatically it will know what it will get for you exactly what fits your video. Okay, you're saying not only do they have to put out content, you have to deal with all those things teacher is going through. Not really. By the way, we have two things. I don't know. I don't really think that my friend here she expected me to super chat her, not even to join her membership. She didn't even expect that $20. She didn't expect anything today.
Yeah,
Because
and the life has not started, so I
yeah,
was surprised. I thought, well, maybe I'm on the wrong page. I have to go close it. I
be,
was surprised.
because it's not even her birthday that we are celebrating anything. That is it. You're not supposed to go. You're not supposed to really make life hard. The moment with the white, the moment you try to squeeze your head to say, how am I going to really get money at the end of this month? You're going to get upset.
Yeah,
And
frustrated.
after 2 months, you say, I'm fed up of YouTube. I'm not coming back to YouTube because you put in a lot, and by the end of the month or 2 months, you have $2. Like, I'd rather go back to my usual work. My usual work at least they pay me well, and really I put more in more than even my usual work, and really I earn less in this. Those are the
It's exhausting. God.
yeah, those are the people whom you always see in our chat saying, you know what, most I feel like I want to quit YouTube because this person has high expectation and they
Yeah,
always
unrealistic
receive low
expectations sometimes.
expectations at all. Someone is expecting high. Now that's what you had alcoholics and maybe my dear friend here who is breastfeeding true life.
True
That's
life.
what you had. Like you're expecting money is going supposed to be keep on increasing. Then from nowhere your money is reducing. What is happening to my channel? I'm putting in a lot. Not really. You're not putting in a lot, but you're expecting hard. Yes. What if she's telling you that you just come in to do it for love, okay? Or the same way you wake up early morning, shower, put on, and you're going to meet your clients at your workplace. The clients sometimes even don't expect that they will come. Apart
Yeah.
from those whom you have an appointment with, but if you don't have an appointment with anyone on that day, you don't expect any client. But you walk up, usually, you spend on your body by using the lotion and so on, but you go to work, you're not expecting anything like a client. That confidence you always have, it's the same confidence you always put on YouTube. Okay, my future, she sets up her live stream, she goes on live, and she starts talking, but no one has yet come in. Sometimes even the audio is off, but even someone says, my future audio is off. Sorry, where can I click? You understand? Sometimes she can talk, but when she has only 3, 2, by the time the live stream ends, she has 20 or 16 or 25, like that. She may do the live stream, when she has not earned the pinner, innocent, but she tells you, after 2 weeks, I'm coming back because that is my schedule. But she puts in that her putting on that social time, she would have done any other thing. But you just feel free. You just be a free person. If you want YouTube to really be an awesome zone for you, okay. Not only do you have to ads or no ads, most people do not watch. Even my short videos of 2 to 4 minutes sometimes not watched up to half. That is true. And my impression click through rate is high. Exactly. I don't understand why people don't watch videos. I enjoy the ones I watch that sometimes I forget to like and comment. That is very let me tell you, some one day, some of my live stream, I was supposed always to educate my viewers, because Someone may be excited, someone may be amused by what you're presenting to them. But when they don't know even how to do a super chat, when they feel like they want to super chat you, but they don't know how it's done and what they're supposed to do. You understand? Some of you, I should sponsor this lady, I should sponsor this gentleman, but they don't know how to do it. Now, sometimes I could always try to leave some minutes to educate people how to do the super chat, how to gain membership, even to tell them that if you feel like you're fed up of someone's membership, you do this. For next day, I did even a video and I pinned it to my channel so that whenever someone comes to my channel, they can know how to cancel membership. They know how to join a
I
membership.
even plan to do that. Like, this is where to get a membership. This is how to do stickers. But
Yes, yes, but it's not like you didn't want to support someone, that you feel like you don't know how to do it. You don't know what you see people are doing it, and you feel like, okay, this is $5. I can do this. This is $2.
yeah,
This is £1. I can really give someone £1. I have some balance about my shopping card, and so I can give. But you don't know how to do it. Now,
yeah,
that is the exact thing that you're facing. You feel like, this channel always really makes my day. I feel like I can really give someone something, but you don't know how to do it because these are two things always people face. Yes, what we're saying, Fishy, I really don't know what I'm doing on white apart from talking. That is it. Um, Now,
but
leaving a
it's still
comment is
making
not
a heart
important
small.
as liking. That is true. Okay, anyway, both are useful, but liking, it makes your it makes your video to be pushed more. So it will show YouTube that this video is more liked by people, and now it will be really pushed now to other people who subscribe to your channel and the other people who are subscribed to the other channel that subscribe to your channel. It will really be visible to their channel. Then in comment, it helps you to guide you through. People impressed with what I'm doing, or they are bored. People need me to improve in something. Oh, it is okay. I should move this anyhow the way it is till the end. Do people need always for? And I think if it's inclusive, if it and the Precious English channel, she was telling me, please, Musi, why don't you go back to the other activity you used to do before? What was that? WHR, giving out watch hours, because that's what they are used to me. That's what they are used to see on my channel, and they're always impressed with that side. But me just playing music, it's not the thing they are used to me to see on my channel. And I was like, people, I'm still running this semester. Students are still on. I need really to fast finish up this since at least I should really have time to talk. If I thought there were classes today, I wouldn't have been here babbling, talking. By this time, I would have really think the eyes are really heavy, my body, I really think fatigue, and I would have really said, you know what, colleagues, I can really just try to explain it in the chat. Leaving a comment is not as important. That is true, but when it just directs people, just gives the guidelines. Any other remaining pending question maybe for today? Any pending?
No. Does anyone have any question to ask? Because I've really exhausted you today. I really appreciate you. God bless you.
Thank you. I enjoy watching sometimes.
Does
That is
anyone
it.
have any other question?
Yeah, let me see. It will depend. Let me see. Because most of if his question is I already just inbox her on WhatsApp. If she needs some urgents. Okay, when she needs the how they call it, when she needs the individual classes, personal classes, that is always WhatsApp. Well done. Thank you, Delicious we appreciate. Really appreciate.
Thank you, Delicious. Thanks for coming, Delicious. Sorry that I wasn't able to acknowledge you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. You came in when we were doing master classes at that time, and I didn't want to put you off.
Why do you call them master classes? And that's who introduced that. Why do you call them master classes?
We don't expect it. We just thought it's something that we just chat, but it was able to kind of enlighten us into what this white history, white challenges that we're facing. Thank you,
Yes.
Any
You're
other question
welcome.
from anyone, please?
Any other pending question? I just want to clear that. Anyway, yes, this is my one-to-one advice. Your one-to-one teacher. Home classes. I always deliver home classes. I always deliver home classes. Aha. By the way, the other thing is with YouTube, I just even reduced 3 hours. I'm just starting. I could always do 4 hours, and it's always night here. He's never tired of me. Yeah, because I can explain to her something the other day. I repeat the same thing next week. I repeat the same thing after 1 month, telling her we do this. Then I've forgotten that. Anyway, if there's any other question, I'll call it off so that she can be able to do it.
Thank you, Musisi. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Mommy Fechi, for staying to this long. I don't even expect that because I know she will want to move around as well. Thank you, AA. I appreciate you. Thank you, Delicious Amy. Thank you, Entertainment. I think Entertainment. Okay, she joined earlier, and she's the same person as Treasure Gist. I think Treasure Gist Olivia. Thank you, True Life. Thank you, Dima. Thank you, D-Love. Thank you, um, Cynthia Nkechi for joining. Thank you, AA. And if I don't remember your name, I don't. Yeah, maybe just keep my mind.
No,
Um,
these are the people who are in the house for you. Musisi, D-Love, Ifichi, Nkechi, you're the one, AA, JMC,
yeah, GMC. How do you see all these people? Because
You just scroll back. You just scroll back in the
okay, in the
stream
chat.
yard.
Okay, yeah, I'm scrolling
Yes,
back
you
to the
scroll
chat
and
now.
go back.
Yeah, Musisi, Smart Conversa. I saw yeah, I then Willie Gilly was here before we actually started the live. Yeah, and Rona Jove also joined before drop a message before we started the live. I appreciate you all. Thanks for joining the live. I don't even expect that this live was going to be this long. I haven't done this before. Courtesy of everyone that joined. Um,
Congratulations.
True Life, then Musisi, our master teacher, class teacher. Thank you. I appreciate you all. God bless you.
Trading
Thank
gist with
you.
or TV.
Pardon me?
Okay. And I was just reading the channel name, Trading Gist.
Yeah, trading gist. That trading gist with Octavia. Yeah, she's the same
TV.
person as entertainment. Okay. Yeah, so
Okay.
she's come and gone. She dropped some messages as well. Nkechi, Cynthia also, AMC, Dima, and all that. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all.
And bye
Thank
bye,
you,
host and
AA, for joining.
everyone.
Pardon me?
Bye bye, host and everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I hope you will rewatch. If you're joining for the first time, please, or if you're just joining, please, you can rewatch the video. There's so many lessons here. Even towards the end, the master class are quite good. So there's a lot to take on from it. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye, Musisi. God bless you. Take care. Bye. Bye. Wow. I haven't done this long before. Oh, God.